Are we good to go? Think so. Methinks we are. We go back to Twitch. Huge. All right. I think we're good to go, chat. How are we all doing? It's good, Joe. Good seeing you, man. Hell. Oh. All right. Anyway. How we doing, chat? On this fine... It's a Saturday night. I was about to say Friday. That was yesterday. I can keep track of days, I promise. Excuse me. How are we doing on this fantastic Friday night, chat? How is it going? I'm early today? Indeed. Welcome in. How we doing, fellers? On this fine Saturday night, maybe a Sunday morning if you're a European viewer. How are we doing? You're the second person to know about this. I put a new song on streaming services. It should be out in a week. Huge. That's good stuff. Glad to hear that, man. I love all your songs, so I'm glad that there's another one getting added to the roster. All right. We haven't done Checkered Deck in a long time. We have Checkered Deck gold stickered, but we haven't. That was like the first thing that that was like the first deck that I beat all the stakes with on stream, and I haven't played it in so many streams since. So I'm gonna go with the Checkered Deck tonight, and we'll open with that on gold stake. I'm slowly reaching my breaking point. Tell me about it. Crazy. I'm assuming. Do you mean across like all decks? Or said early? I mean by like 3 minutes. But yeah. It's been kind of a boring day, chat. I'm not gonna lie. I spent pretty much all day posting today's YouTube video, and then once that was done being edited, I spent literally all day after that drafting Tarkir Dragonstorm for Magic the Gathering, and like watching draft content on Tarkir Dragonstorm because I want to get better at draft. I'm pretty damn good at constructed Magic, but I am complete and total cheeks at drafting, so I wanted to get better at drafting, so I just did some like fiddling around with like sealed and draft on Draft Sim, and then I did an actual draft on Arena. For any Magic enthusiasts in chat who might want to draft Dragonstorm, just personal experience, Marduk's kind of broken. Red, white, black, Mardu, kind of busted in Dragonstorm Limited. Not too many like bombs, but I feel like it's the most consistent. 3 minutes is a lot, and you know it. Joe said want to test that theory. Okay, so we're not even 5 minutes into stream, and we're already getting freaky. I see how it is. All right, let's get into Checkered Deck. First run of the night. Hope everybody's doing fantastic. That is a winning flush. Huge. I just finished watching the Yasuke anime. Little whack, but pretty good. I don't even know what that is. But I'm glad you found it enjoyable. Welcome in. I think with Checkered Deck, since we have pretty reliable flush gaming, I think we just go mail in here to grab some early money, discarding 5s with that. Let's just play the top deck flush. Only 3 hours too. Damn, that's a pretty quick watch then. Discard a 5. Now let's just beat the blind. We could fish for another 5, use a couple hands, but like statistically not in our favor. Campfire, but it's perishable. Clever Joker, but it's eternal rental. Well, let's go to the psychic, shall we? Discarding 7s. That's kind of awkward. I'm fine with that, though. That is why. Flush numero uno. Ah, we did draw another 7. Tragic. Now I'm watching the Plankton movie. What is the Plankton movie? Plankton got his own movie? Or is it about, like, the actual aquatic species and not the SpongeBob character? Splash? Splash on checkered deck. Kind of garbage, no? No suits, boss. The head or whatever debuffs hearts would be really sad. But I kind of like Sun here just for more consistent flush. Nah, it's SpongeBob. When did Plankton get his own movie? What? Let's rip this. I'm just hoping for money so that I can reroll without feeling like a huge idiot here. Go for another Sun just because why not? Don't love that, but it is scoring for the time being. Discarding 8s. I guess we'll just do this, no? Oh, flush house. I mean, flush, we already have 2 hearts that we used on checkered deck. Flush house probably not incredibly reliable, but like probably pretty reliable at this point. Maybe we just hard pivot flush house. I'm gonna go judgment here and just hope that it gives, okay. Egg is not what I was seeking out, but that works, I guess. Discarding kings. Let's do this. What do we have 3 copies of in terms of hearts? 3 kings, 3 aces, 3 10s, 3 7s, 3 4s. Let's just play the flush. We get decent scoring from Scary Fate. Ooh. Okay, maybe I was overestimating our scoring capability. That's fine, chat. We're just going to top deck like 30 more flushes and we'll be chilling. We are so incredibly cooked, it's not even funny. Maybe not? Probably. But we'll see. Okay, just barely. We need to leverage some of this econ into rerolls regardless of what our interest thinks about that idea. That is plus mult, which is what I need right now, even if it's not that great. Last night was a 1-minute Alzheimer's ad. Tonight was 2 identical 30-second Alzheimer's ads back to back. Are they trying to tell me something? No, it was actually just another minute-long one, but you forgot that you were like halfway through the ad. I think you're cooked, buddy. Let's go to the hook. The hook's actually pretty not great for us here. Discard into a straight flush, maybe? Nah, we better just do this because we have shoot the moon value. Oh, wait, no. Yo, we're actually cooked here. I completely forgot that we're on the hook, even though I literally said it going into this. Plankton low-key kind of evil? That's crazy. I don't believe it. Well, This is what we in the Balatro community refer to as not good. Oh, shit. Okay. And we don't draw any more queens. Tragic. Tragic. All right, this is what it is. Good first run. Let's go to Zodiac. Not the biggest fan of this opening hand. I was gonna say probably never drawing into flush. We do have 2 pair into potential straight. Okay. I think I just got to commit to the straight now. I'm freaking out if we don't hit it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Never mind. Never mind. Stepped out of line. I mean, actually, no, I didn't, because we get a $0 cash out here, which is really bad. We have to spend every dime that we have on this buffoon pack, because we can't even afford the spades buffer. I don't like either of these. This I would take if it wasn't Eternal. This feels bad because it goes away, but this is like more consistent overall for the early game, so I guess we'll take it. 1 clubs hit in this whole hand. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 is probably much better. Just need a 6. Ship it. This should win. 600 on the dot. Ooh. Eternal Rental, though. Scoop. Just give me money. Poopy hands, man. Not a big fan. Fine, I'll keep the ace. That should not have paid off, but it did. 8-10, so we need a joker in the shop, ideally, or we just need, like, clubs flush. That works for me. Kind of want to take this Cartomancer. If we take this Cartomancer here and then just sell it before we win, this is literally just a $1 random tarot card. So it's just like a pseudo Emperor here. I think I'm just going to cop that. I don't know if death was worth it, but, you know, I'm not really complaining. Let's go like this, and then we can hit the 2 pair right off the bat with Gluttonous buffing it. I don't know if this wins. Okay, it just barely does. It's our boss, the hook again. Exact same boss sequencing. That's kind of weird. What are the odds of that? Probably not astronomically low, but low enough to garner my interest. We already copied kings. I'll commit to it. That chariot did not need to be bought. I regretted that as immediately after I clicked the buy button, but here we are. Invest in Steel Kings. $10.85. We have another discard at our disposal. Let's just do this. Yeah, I'll take that. This movie looks like a video game cinematic, and Plankton is using magic and singing. I might have to watch that. That is... I didn't even know there was a Plankton movie, bro. No chip engines still. That feels kind of bad. We can score somewhat consistently 1,000 points per hand, though, so hopefully we're fine here. We could take the fortune teller just to up our score a little bit, but I don't think that's worth the rental tag. Just take you. I'm fine with a judgment since our death options kind of blow. What's good? Take the devil just because it pays for itself. Chat, Bootstraps cameo. Say hi to him before he goes away. Because he is going away. Actually, I don't know why I just doubled there. A, it probably gets discarded, and B, this probably doesn't win. Oh, never mind. Okay. Probably should have just held on to the devil, though. Okay, Gluttonous Joker gets rotated out. Let's take the Arcana pack, expecting money. We do not find money. Kind of rough. Let's just cut low cards then, I guess. Or we could do mult cards. I feel like that isn't that great. Hope for a Uranus or an Earth I would have settled for, but Uranus is pretty cool. Buy the Strength for potential other queens. It's an actual Bootstraps pivot. Okay, well don't get too excited, because the moment we see something that's like even remotely better, we're pivoting out of this. I mean, I don't feel bad about strengthening these, right? Just gives us more queens to strength down the line. Winning in 3 hands kind of blows, though. That is admittedly a bit rough. Jacks and queens both really bad to hold on to. I think in theory this is... Probably just do this. That doesn't trigger... I was gonna go for the 4 of a kind, but that doesn't trigger Mad Joker, so we'll just do this. Oh, just short. Go for the flush. Now that you're out of school, are your weekdays different than your weekends? Do you do anything different on weekdays? What does a day in the life of Mike look like? No, my weekends are usually pretty much the same in comparison to my weekdays. Especially since I stream on every day except Sunday. It all just kind of blends together. My Saturdays are work days, and so are my Sundays to some extent, because even though I don't stream on Sunday, I still upload every single day, so I'll still be like editing and stuff on Sunday. But normally I just go to bed right after stream. Maybe I'll like game for a little bit after stream. Maybe I'll just like scroll YouTube for a little bit after stream, but normally I just go to bed within, I'll say, 2 hours after stream, and that's a pretty liberal guess, because normally I'm asleep like probably close to an hour after stream, but just to give it a little bit of that leeway. But I start my day by editing. Can't survive without breakfast. Also, we're dead here unless we take Banner, which is a very unfortunate conflict with Bootstraps, but we need chips at the end of the day, so it just is what it is. Start my day with breakfast. I literally cannot function without breakfast. I mean, I can and I have, but I don't like to. I guess we just go... face cards are kind of bad because we only have like 2 queens, right? So we probably... This is probably the line we take. Pretty cool, pretty cool. After I eat breakfast, I shower. After I shower, I edit vids for the day, and then after that, it's kind of just whatever the day has in store for me. Sometimes I'll just chill until stream. Sometimes if I have like another project that I want to work on, I'll just do extra editing. Sometimes my girlfriend comes over and we hang out. It's just kind of varies day to day, but every single day I wake up, eat, shower, edit. That's like, I mean, my morning routine takes probably an hour, give or take, and then editing is like 2 to 3 hours every day. give or take. Probably just dead here, because I needed to discard it to find 2 pairs, but Banner doesn't want me doing that, so maybe we're not dead. Okay. Nope, because we can't find another 2 pair. Unlucky. Can't win them all. I'm not gonna lie, Bootstraps really sucked there. Not even like memeing as a Bootstraps hater, just like genuinely Bootstraps was like probably one of the worst things we could have rolled off of that judgment. Just being that early in the game and needing to constantly reroll to find any sort of strength. That was pretty bad. I already don't like Bootstraps early game whatsoever, but that was like especially bad. I don't like either of these. Sly Joker, I would say, is far more consistent than Wily Joker, though. I want candy, but I'm broke. Even the Dollar General couldn't save me. I'm unemployed, bro. This sucks. I'm sorry, man. My apologies, big dog. I hope you can get that candy in a timely fashion, man. It's rough. Going without. Wow, this is kind of bad. Okay. It was your fault? What do you mean it was my fault? How did I? Okay, you know what? Never mind. Not arguing with chat. I'm gonna gamble on the Spectral Pack because it's gonna have an Immolate. I mean, we have the extra hand size, so we hit this more often. I'm not sad about a Talisman at all. Well, that's kind of stinky. Just gonna try and get a full house, because that probably gets us out of here and is still somewhat consistent. For activating the Sly Joker. I wish Spectral Packs would appear more often. I feel happy seeing them pop up. True. That's why you feel happy seeing them pop up, though, is because they are so actually crazy. How am I? Okay, never mind. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad today. Investment tag, are we strong enough for that? That feels really nice, but like we are not strong enough to take that, I feel like. If I had to guess. Not being able to play this without just like sacking a high card for it is kind of rough. I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do though, because that's still very money positive. And then just play the full house. Arguing with a miner. Go into the battery mines. What? Chat, y'all are some freaks. I just gotta say that. Y'all always have something weird to add to the stream. I don't mind it, but like, it is a little concerning what runs through your heads on a daily basis. These are all terrible for the Joker lineup that we have. That is quite unlucky. Could have taken Mask, but oh well. Natty full house, I'll take it. Chat, should I spin like a bit? Okay, we're not starting that again. We need something bigger? What do you mean by that? Why don't you elaborate? Why don't you share with the class? What do you mean by that? I would still be willing to pivot into something other than pairs at this point, or like 2-pair full house, etc. Like straight right now would be really good because this Sly Joker is kind of doing nothing. Especially since we're on painted deck, straight is kind of fire. Spin a tractor on it? That's crazy. Oh, we have no discards. Well, on that note, let's just play the natty full house. Not as good as straights, but like... Points are points when you don't have discards to play with. Get the $3 off of the gold card. That's going to give us an extra $1 as well, because it's going to get us 2 interest. She tore on my spin till I tracked. What's going on? Eternal Madness. See, it's early enough where I kind of want to pivot into that, but then Abstract is our only plus mult. So if it destroys Abstract, then we're just kind of cooked. I guess I could buy the misprint along with it. After playing for and unlocking every voucher, I just learned that for the blank voucher, you can just buy it once, exit to main menu, and buy it again. Oh, really? You can save scum the blank voucher? I had no idea. That would have helped quite a bit, because antimatter is like a goated voucher. I mean, I don't mind misprint madness here. I think madness this early, we should just always try to spec into that. Somebody said, yo, what? That's actually insane. Oh, okay. I thought I said something like clippable. Actually just reacting to the information given. I forgot we're on painted deck. Oh, madness is like significantly worse for the time being, that means. I don't really care though. Not gonna lie. I feel like either 9 or 10 is a very modest card to buff on a straight build. What are we going into? The fish? That feels bad. She bay till I spin a blade on a spinner. That needs some workshop, and I'm just gonna say that. I don't think that was quite the I don't think that was quite the goated saying that you thought it was. But I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it was just me. I don't mind summiting. Let's crack a spectral pack because there's an immolate in here. I knew it. Chat, y'all didn't believe me. Okay, we got rid of the gold queen, but we did not get rid of the gold seal queen, which, dare I say, matters more. Eternal DNA. It's not really anything we want to copy, and our deck is like so massive that kind of doesn't matter. But it would be a little bit of a funny slot in. I really want to take this, but okay, if there's anything worth copying in the standard pack, I'll take it. I actually don't hate that. As stupid as that sounds. I don't hate copying this 9 at all. We want copy tech, though, because it's glass. See, that's the issue. Yeah, I think we just skip. $50 minutes until all 6 builders are available simultaneously. We're playing Clash of Clans in the big 25... No, I'm just kidding. Clash of Clans kind of fire. Clash Royale, on the other hand. I used to be a Clash Royale glazer. And then they updated the game, and apparently now it's trash, which I don't know if it is. But I've just fallen off of it so much, and I don't care to come back to it, so I'm just assuming that what everybody says is true. Hello, Shock. How many wins so far? We're 0-2 right now. Pizza waiting for me? Huge. Hello, rentals. Please go away. We're missing out on chips right now, so let's just buff our like middle of the road cards with chips. Kind of want this voucher as well. We got to redeem that now if we're doing it. Let's do that. Makes straight builds all that much more consistent. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7 works for me. Especially with a bonus card, this should just win. I guess it's worth just discarding to Summit for a higher straight. That also is pretty nice. Ship it. Gold seal. Hey, Kita. Welcome in. It's trash. They removed chests? They removed chests from Clash Royale. What? I don't know if pivoting into 2-pair because of spare trousers was the move on Anti 4. Probably not. Welcome in, Caleb. Why would they remove chests? That's so stupid. So how do you get value now? Is it just like the dailies and like the pass? That's actually so dumb. I don't think we want to spec into either of those. Both pretty garbage, dare I say. That probably killed us. I took a risk and it did not pay off. It's so bad now. Well, I'm glad that I fell off of it then. Supercell does have a bit of the Nintendo problem where they just charge immense amounts of money for anything, and it is really annoying. Okay, the glass card broke. That's pretty sad. How many queens do we have in the full deck? 2 queens. Bro, this got rid of like all of our heat for straights. That's actually kind of tragic. I had to go with the Arcana pack. Go Priestess, I guess. Okay, I don't hate that. New players actively can't play because they can't get enough cards to make a full deck. What? They also just nerfed the pass by half. The pass, I feel like, was already not that good, so that's like a terrible decision as well. That's actually crazy. I'm glad I haven't come back to it. Just gonna buy some like nonsense for Madness to hit. Okay, W plays. I'm gonna save the Hierophant for when we actually like need it. Yeah, Madness already at ×3. It's almost like they're trying to kill the game apart from their esports league. Well, they just know that people will buy it. But I mean, everybody seems pissed about it, so maybe they won't this time. Hopefully. Maybe whales will like finally stop. Kind of find that hard to believe, but like a man can dream. The arm actually kind of sucks here, but not really anything I can do about it because we've spec'd into straight and only straight. How many 10s do I have? Full deck? 4 10s, 9 3s, or 3 9s. How many jacks? 4 jacks. Yoink. I don't even know if that's necessary. I'm just doing it just in case. Glass card was in the wrong place and it actually was relevant. Tragic. You know what's a good way to make money? Having a good game. Yeah, but having a good game is never gonna beat just having obnoxious microtransactions. It's a very sad truth, but it is a truth at the end of the day. Just want to hoard plus mult jokers for when all of mine eventually get taken out by Madness, because we're not finding any good Eternal options, which is making me very sad. Microtransactions are gambling, therefore addictive. Even the ones that aren't gambling, like loot boxes and stuff, obviously are gambling, but even microtransactions that aren't gambling, it's just like, it is the most efficient way to make money in the current state of gaming, which is unfortunate, but like, that is not changing. buff our like middle of the road cards. The ones that aren't gambling are FOMO inducing. Yeah, true. 9 times out of 10. On a happier note, I'm going to get a fancy coffee tomorrow. Huge. I'm not going to lie. I'm not a coffee guy whatsoever. You probably already knew that. Whew. I'm like not a coffee dude whatsoever. Is the strength worth? Trying to charge $40 for a new champion? That is crazy. In a free-to-play card game. Well, yeah, it's free to play, but it's not free to win. Unless you literally play, like, every day. Consistently for, like, an hour. At minimum. Which nobody is gonna do. Just pop that right now. Grew up drinking dunks. I'm drinking coffee right now. I've just never been a coffee dude whatsoever. Never been a caffeine guy. All right, well, this is like the maximum points that we can get, so let's ship it and hope that +6 abstract just carries. Actually, Madness is kind of carrying by itself at this point, which is really funny to me. Can I get any, like, econ jokers? That works, honestly. Let's use these to block for Hermit. Blood just never pulls up. Ever. It's impossible. Do you want to strengthen 9, maybe? Make another 10? No, that's a really bad idea. We can convert 7s into 8s. I feel like that's fine. I don't know. I don't like messing with the deck too much on like straight runs. Getting a McDonald's ad in Spanish right now. They're all in Spanish. Do you have your language set to Spanish or something on Twitch? I don't know, man. I doubt it, but like maybe. The monocle probably does not matter. Emphasis on probably. But I don't see how it would. Let's do this. Hope for... Okay. I guess we can block planet packs for the time being, because selling these doesn't really do anything for our interest situation. Ship it. That certainly does something for our interest situation. Holy moly. Ads are area-based usually. When I lived near K-Town, all my ads were in Korean. That makes sense. Now it's John Cena's car commercial. What? Free-to-play games always have ridiculous in-app purchases. I mean, not always, but 9 times out of 10, yeah. Which is unfortunate, but again, that's just like how you make money in today's era of gaming. Oh! I mean, they call me the wheeler dealer, man. They do call me the wheeler dealer. Bro said, holy gambling, I need more. Just go for this, I guess. It's our boss. There are like the one thing that worries me is there are a lot of bosses that kill us right now. And we have like no way to deal with that. I believe frames are being eaten again. Are they? No, it's still not that bad. It's usually bad towards the beginning and then it like narrows out. I think we're fine. I might just suck at reading chats. Yeah, I'm only like 20 seconds behind max. I don't think we need to use our judgment yet. I think we're fine. Not to sound like an old fart, I miss when apps were 99 cents and that's it. You had it forever. I hate that that's like an old head thing to say because it absolutely should not be, but it's just where we're at, it would seem. Honestly, I like this. More glass equals more consistent score. Hello, straight. Kind of want to just commit to like a one Joker run. It's a really stupid play, but it's a really funny play. And if you know me, you know that I'm a big fan of funny plays. So I think that's my plan for right now. It's ×5 mult. We just need like decently consistent planet cards and we should be fine. Let's pop a Justice and then let's pop a Fool for another Justice for down the line. Nice. Black deck makes me want to take a walk in space without a spacesuit. Yeah, average black deck experience, dude. Trash deck. Bro said, are you sure? Are you sure? Okay. As much as I really want to take the one Joker option here, like, we have to do this, right? That's just hilarious. Now we just win. Now we just win. Now I can goof off the entire rest of the run and it doesn't matter. Like, this is just funny, man. Come on. Still have iPods with like the beer app and stuff. Dude. I figured stuff like that would be lost to time at this point. Ship it. Holy double madness. Double madness. Hey, it's, you know, it's a silly run. It's a silly run. I'm a fan of silly. One Joker run would have been silly, but I think you could make a case for this being silly or okay. We're gonna come back to you. Give me another Ankh. Oh my god, dude, if I got another Ankh, that would be so funny. That would actually make my day. I don't think either of these matter. Imagine getting an Eternal Blueprint or Brainstorm. No, no, no. It's way funnier if we get another Madness and not just like copy tech. It's way funnier, chat. Come on. You're not thinking. I really want to take this Eternal Rental Jimbo just to get a gold sticker. You know what? I'm doing it for the gold sticker. Fight me. Eternal Rental Jimbo. I also want it. Okay, we're strong enough to skip here. I'm skipping here for a potential Ankh. Damn, that's tragic. How many? We need queens. We don't have queens to copy. That's very sad. That is very sad. Let's just make more glass jacks. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3. Make a glass 7. Bro said, imagine an Eternal Throwback. That would be the biggest conflict of all time. That would not go hard here. Do not let bro in the kitchen ever again. This goes endless for sure. I mean, not as far as you would think, actually. But we'll take it in endless just because, it's hilarious. My dad used to be the go-to iPod repair guy, so we ended up with a bunch. I have like 12 of the 3rd gen iPod Touch. Nice little voice crack thrown in there for you. That's actually awesome, though. The club shouldn't matter. It would go hard, though. It would not go hard. We would only be able to scale one or the other. We wouldn't ever skip with throwback because it's way better to just like Madness scales faster. Jack 10 9 8 7. Put the glass all the way to the right in case we get a lucky trigger. Look at Jimbo just like carrying here, man. Look at Jimbo just carrying this entire run. I don't think we need Director's Cut at all. Yeah, Vessel should be completely fine. I honestly want to take 8-Ball here as well, just because I know damn well I'm never getting a gold sticker on 8-Ball if I don't take it here. I'm taking 8-Ball. I will never get another opportunity in my entire life to get a gold sticker on 8-Ball. I have to take him. You guys don't understand. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. Again, glass to the left. Let's do the lucky cards. Strength. Oh my... 8-ball getting value? Chat, clip that. That's never happening again in Balatro history. That's never happening again in Balatro history. Clip that. We just saw the Balatro equivalent of a shooting star. 8-ball getting value. I didn't even think it was programmed into the game. I thought it was gaslighting. I have a question. Is there an eternal gross? And if there is, can it be destroyed? No, there's not. Yeah, cards that are, like Schmeckles said, cards that are naturally perishable, like popcorn, like ice cream, like banana, they cannot have eternal applied to them. So there's unfortunately not an eternal banana. Same goes with Cavendish, which is actually really sad, but like, obviously, right? Okay, yeah, Violet Vessel is free here. This honestly doesn't even have that much endless potential, but like, it's kind of funny. Go for the flush, go for Mars. All food items are perishable. That just clicked for me too. That is kind of funny. Survey says. I don't even remember what 8-ball does because I never pick it up. It's 1 in 8 chance for scored 8s to give you a tarot. Or not 1 in 8, 1 in 4 chance. I think I said 1 in 4. I don't remember. I'm schizophrenic, chat. Give me a break. We need like 10 points. That didn't score, really? Trying to think of a food card that isn't. I mean, there aren't many in the base game, are there? There's popcorn is perishable. Bananas, both bananas are perishable, just one more than the other. Ice cream is perishable. Aren't those the only food jokers in the game, or am I stupid? I guess Joka-Jola isn't, but like, no, because the selling it is not like an expiration. That's like for the bottle cap. I'm sure there are more that I'm just like forgetting because I'm not smart, but ramen is perishable. Oh, ramen is perishable. It's like a different kind of perishable, but I think that still counts. Still Neptune. I think 8-ball should be a 1 out of 2 chance to pop because it can only say yes or no. I agree. Technically, if you eat playing cards, all of them are food. What? I mean, yeah, you're not wrong, but like, all right, you know what? I'm just gonna let you be right. No glass here feels kind of bad, but it should be fine. We have steel. We'll be chilling. We got double madness. We got double madness. I think we'll be fine, chat. I think we'll be fine. Misclicked on my deck. Y'all didn't see that? On my what? Anyway. Another Hermie. Oh, no. Another Emperor. I'm an idiot. Another Hermie. Did I stutter? I don't know why I looked in here. It's not like we can take anything. I guess Eternal Jokers exist. Or not Eternal. Negative. We'll go like this. I don't know why I dragged that to the right, but sure. Ramen? Yeah, it's ×2 molt and then like minus, what is it, 0.01 each discard. So it's technically perishable. The wheel's just gonna draw half my hand face down because that's how the wheel works. We don't need the steel if we have glass. So let's just do this for the gold seal. No! Why does all my glass break? I love how on this run, all of my glass breaks, but that one run where we wanted... I don't remember why we wanted glass cards to break, but there was one run that we did fairly recently where we wanted all of our glass to break, and we didn't get a single glass break playing, like... I'm pretty sure we were playing flush fives. Or maybe flush houses. That was a crazy run. Chatters will remember that. I don't remember what that run was, but I remember that it was recent, and I remember that I got really pissed at it. I'm going to make another queen just because we don't have many queens. We've broken 5. We had -5 cards from Immolate, right? So we've broken 3 glass cards. Assuming we haven't added any other cards to our deck, which I don't think we have, but I don't remember if I'm being completely honest. Did you have Glass Joker? No, we didn't have Glass Joker. I've never used Glass Joker. I can't imagine that it's that good. I'll have to use it eventually to get a sticker on it, I guess, though. So I guess we'll find out in a future, like, stream. I could get a jack. That would be super nice. Actually, I can just play this now. Chat, we got to get some value out of this 8-ball. Jimbo's been pulling his weight. It's time for the 8-ball to pull its, okay? I remember that run. I don't remember what you were playing, but you played like 7 glass cards and not a single one broke. Oh, it was way more than 7. It had at least it felt like way more than 7. And yeah, they were literally, it was like vibranium infused glass. Not a single one of them broke the entire run. Dare I say? It was so stupid. Crystal balling is not really worth when we don't have like purple or blue seals. So we'll just go next. I'm literally getting value out of this 8-ball. I don't care. I don't care that it's selling. I'm getting value out of this one way or another. It happened twice in a run. They said he couldn't do it. They said he couldn't do it. They called him a madman. Nine smackaroonies. There's the Saturn from like the 16 packs that we've missed it in. I don't even really know why I opened that. I was just hoping for like some value, but that was just actual nothing. No 8s, really? You're not gonna let me get my value that I'm entitled to? Gold seal? Molt proc? Damn. No molt proc, Sag. Oh, we're probably dead to the flint, honestly. We could get 2 8-ball procs. I don't even care if I die to the flint. If we get 2 8-ball procs here, okay, I was going to say I would die a happy man. Now I'm dying a very sad and alone and frightened man. Just play full house. Play into the 8-ball. This is why 8-ball sucks, dude. Hate 8-ball. I'm glad that I got a gold sticker on it so I never have to use it again in my life. God, that's so stupid, dude. Also, does getting a gold sticker, I don't know how I would be able to measure this using my collection, but does getting a gold sticker on a Joker give you all of the stickers before it for like the purpose of completionist? Because I don't think it does, but like that would be nice. I don't know how I would be able to gauge this. Stats. You just need gold on every sticker for C+? Okay. I can do that. I can do that. 90% to C+, dude. Or I meant C++. The other stickers don't matter for completionist. I'm talking C++. On every Joker. Okay. Cool. We gotta do challenges at some point as well. Because people always ask me if I've done, like, Joker lists. I thought it was just all gold stickers. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take y'all's word for it. Okay, so we've beaten Painted Deck on Gold Stake. Honestly, I know people in my chat, whenever I'm having, like, a bad run on Painted Deck, like to say that Painted Deck is, like, mid. I think Painted Deck is, like, pretty good. It's not, like, incredible, but, like, I think Painted Deck is above average, I would say. Found a book called Christmas Stories in my mom's closet, and it was just a bunch of pictures of my family. And there was really funny stuff. There was one where where one of my sisters and brothers were holding a little see-through thing, and it looked like kids being kids, but the context was that my brother found out my father was vaping 5 days before Christmas. I'm so that story just made me want to ask more questions, but I don't know what the questions would be. The story confused me, I guess, is what I'm trying to get at. But W's story. First, said write it out on a note and attach it to a brick to throw through his window. Bro, don't do that. I do not have the bread to pay for a window right now, dude. All right, Anaglyph. We're on Gold Stake, so Anaglyph deck for me is essentially just going to be look for negative tag, and even if it means throwing the entire run, skip for negative tags so that I can get gold stickers. Painted deck to me is good if you're trying to complete anti-8 runs, but high score it's not good. I mean, you could say that about every deck except Plasma, to be fair, because Plasma is the only deck where you're going to get like high score runs. Unless we're just talking like getting to anti 10 or 11, in which case, yeah, I would agree with you. But for just strictly like high score runs, like anti, 18, 19, 20, Plasma's like the only one that's even relatively viable, I would say. Where's Ludicolo? Isn't he on the shelf above Gengar, or am I crazy? No, he's right there. Ludicolo's right there. You're not crazy. You're just like somewhat misremembering, I guess. Force 2 pair. I think we're fine to just go next here now. Am I becoming dyslexic, or have I just been reading too many gangsta chats? Both. If I had a dime for every time Mike voice cracked, Jeff Bezos would be bent over and spread wide. I'm gonna frame that chat. I'm genuinely gonna frame what you just said. How does Handy Tag give me $3? I have not one tapped 3 blinds. Have I, or am I an idiot? I feel like I definitely haven't. I don't like Eternal Riffraff, but Eternal Riffraff pretty much guarantees. As a kid, I pronounced it Ludicolo. I mean, that's like close enough. I don't think we take that. I don't like this either. I think we take Rental Riffraff over that. This is good, but like not Eternal. And Riffraff has a chance to always give us something better, case in point. I want to see how much this scores. There's no way it wins. Oh, it actually does. Okay. I'm cool with that. Pin his comment again. Yo, you're right. I'm pinning that. W pinned comment, Joe. Keep farming them. Okay. Chat, do we run it back? I'll let chat decide. Do we run it back? If I mic on it like Spinner Beyblade and Spin sees it, am I cooked? You gotta stop with the dyslexia bait. I feel like our econ is not nearly strong enough to do this. Round 2, fight. Chad, do we run it back with madness? If we get even relatively good money, like if we can pay for this consistently, this is like such a good pickup, but I feel like it's not that great. I haven't been screamed at yet. Where's the angry man in chat? Let's get silly. All right, we'll buy the eternal rental madness. Angry man's probably working. He died. I mean, that's also possible. But he's actually, no, he has the night off. He's probably just chilling. I don't know what happened to angry man. I don't know how good clever Joker here is here then. Let's get rid of you and let's bring you onto the team just so that we can maybe get some money to pay for this rental tag. I think this is fine. That was like the one thing that I really didn't want to see go away. That's kind of bad. I guess let's just keep playing pair. Huge. Was it from the Nick? Maybe. It's definitely possible. Let's just save money now. We're at a boss here, so nothing dies. I think let's just save money. I need some silly. We worked on the apartment in my final essay all day. I require the silly. All right, well, we're doing the silly. Glad I can provide. I'm glad that I'm the esteemed silly dealer. I'd really like to see a face card pair so I can get value out of smiley face. No? Okay, I didn't. No, I was actually lying about that. I didn't want that to happen anyway. God. Also, holy straight. Holy no smiley face value ever. Wait, negative tag is actually bad now, though. Because madness will just eat it. Damn it. Oh, well. If it's like anti-7, we could take it. I don't know. We'll see. Eternal rental abstract. Yeah, I don't like that either. Like, not one bit. Let's just hope for money. Thank you. You're the best. Hey, you heard it here. You heard it here. Best streamer. Best streamer. Streamer of the year? Just kidding. Unless. Bye, Raised Fist, aka my most valuable point scorer right now. That actually sucks ass. Bro said worst streamer. Can we get that guy out of here? Por favor. I think I'm cooked unless I play... I was going to say flushes, but full house also works. Are y'all talking about Ninjago lore? My girlfriend right now is like obsessed with Ninjago. I'm going to say something that's probably going to get me banned on Twitch. Never seen Ninjago. Never watched it, chat. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Never watched it. I really want to just sell everything and wheel, but that's like definitely not the play. That is like definitely not the play. But is it? Or cue the Vsauce music. Or is it? You're my streamer of the year, also the only one I watch. Only one that matters then. Streamer of the year, you heard it here first. Don't clip that. Actually clip that out of context. Streamer of the year. We'll just go for lucky cards, I guess. Let's buy you so we have chips. Hopefully you don't get eaten, but it's probably exactly what's going to happen. TikTok buy Twitch to ban him again. That is crazy. I only know the references to Ninjago. I don't even know that. I don't know shit about Ninjago. Only that it's like everybody's favorite show ever. It's like the only Ninjago lore that I know. Let's just look for like even relatively decent Eternal tags. I believe that fits the bill. Really nice, actually. Fortune Teller also kind of my goat for until he passes away. Let's not get any greedier than we absolutely have to. Let's just go for pair builds since we have cards. We have an insane amount of times mult at this point. Let's just go pair build because it's like so incredibly consistent. It's going to be like impossible for us to screw up a pair build. The amount my parents probably spent on Ninjago Lego sets for my birthday and Christmas for like 5 years must have been crazy. I did the math and I spent $10.60 on Nintendo Switch games. A band on Nintendo Switch games? That's crazy. Nintendo games are pretty good though. But like you can, all right, I'm not going to save that because I'm not going to say that because that's probably will actually get me banned, but I'm just going to say, what can I say that like alludes to that? Do y'all like One Piece? All right. Real ones will get it. Anyway. Have we copied anything yet? We have not, so let's just copy. Do we even need to copy anything on a pair build? Let's just copy queens just to say that we did it. But I mean, it's a pair build. We probably don't need to copy anything. Let's do this so that the queens are on the sharp play. Now I don't even use it minus Mario Kart. Dude, the Mario Kart soundtrack is like the greatest thing of all time. Can we all agree on this? Do we all agree? The Mario Kart soundtrack is insane, dude. Genuinely one of the best video game soundtracks of all time. I'm getting value out of... Okay, well, I was going to say I'm getting value out of this fortune teller, and then bro dipped. Kingdom Hearts soundtrack, though? Never played Kingdom Hearts either. I constantly hear people glaze it and say that it's really good. Never played it, man. I wouldn't know. Also, we're like super turbo incredibly dead here. Unless we get exactly Molt Trigger. Nope. GG. Kind of how the cookie crumbles. I guess we could fish for lucky card into Molt Trigger. Probably not happening, but that's like our best bet. Nope. Tragedy. Let's go Plasma. What games did you play at this point? I was a big Nintendo guy when I was really young. Like, Pokemon's probably my favorite franchise, honestly. My favorite gaming franchise. Which is a little... It's a little embarrassing to say that now, because that's, like, the equivalent in today's day and age of being, like, a Star Wars fan. Because, like, Pokemon used to be heat, but now all the games are just, like, really mid. So I feel kind of like an idiot saying that, but, like, Pokemon was fire back in the day, man. I don't know. What else do I play? Before I started streaming, I branched out into, like, everything, but now that I'm streaming, I just keep it to, like, essentially like 1 or 2 games at a time. Probably closer to 3 games at a time. Right now, I play Balatro, I play Marvel Rivals, and I play Magic Arena, and that's literally it. Bye! Thanks for taking 3 of my dollars and then dipping. You piece of ass. Are we closer in age than I thought? Judging by the fact that you are how many years into, I think you said, I don't remember if you said a master's or an associate's degree, but I think you said a master's degree. I don't think we are close in age. But I could be wrong. Well, you're college age, so I guess it depends on your definition of close. It's a relative term. We love Michael, but he doesn't love us. Real. I love you. I'm the Michael that loves you, chat. I'm the Michael that loves you, chat, regardless of if Banana Michael does or not. I'm 33 in June. I was gonna say somewhat close to half your age, but that's somewhat disingenuous. I'm 19 in May. If I had a mic for every time okay, I'm not gonna read that message. That's just actual brain rot. Eternal Jimbo, what do we think? God, these shops have just been bending me over, bro. You're a baby? I thought so. True. Dude, one of the streamers that I watch, The Unseen Explosion on YouTube. If you haven't watched any of his vids, go watch his vids. His vids are, like, incredible. I like his streams a lot more, though. His streams are, like, so funny, but his vids are essentially just re-uploads of the streams, so, like, go watch all of it. Anyway, plug for a streamer that I like over. I thought that dude was, like, my age, and he's 28. He looks young as hell, dude. I read in his Twitch bio that he was 28. Or no, he said it on stream, and then I read it in his bio. Okay, I'm fighting for this straight way too hard, and it's going to get me killed. But I read that he was 28, and I was like, whoa. I thought you were like 21 to 23. That's what everybody says when they come in here, but no. 19 in May. Still a fresh adult. As of right now. Still have a month of being a fresh adult. Erratic, all ranks and suits in deck. I don't know why I just read that. Like, it's the first time I've ever read that deck in my entire life. My brain actually just, like, shut down for a second. Okay, we look to be relatively evenly suited. More hearts than clubs, more spades than diamonds. Heavy, we're pretty top heavy, except for, no Sixth Sense value. Yeah, we're pretty top heavy, I would say. Do you have any, like, natty flush houses? Natty Spades flush house, Natty Hearts flush house. Hearts is probably better since we have more hearts anyway. Okay, I can get along with that. Probably go diamonds here, even though it's, like, not the optimal play just because we have face cards. Yep, there we go. Which May? I'm also a May kid. May 10th. May 10th is my DOB, so to speak. Sometimes people say I look my age. Some think I'm like 24. My boyfriend almost didn't pursue me because he thought I was like 26. He's 45 for context. Yeah, it's kind of funny though. We could take foil credit card. I'm not super enthused about it, but like, I don't know. I love Erratic deck. I had an off-brand Baron run on Erratic. Erratic's funny. Erratic is the first run where I got like over 1 million score, I think. Because it was the run where I was trying to unlock Hit the Road for Completionist, and I had a Sock and Buskin build with like an ass load of glass jacks, which was very funny. My brother's like 20 and he looks kind of like you, but just more curly hair. That's fair, that's fair. What do we go for here? Probably just hearts flush, no? Hearts flush into diamonds, maybe? Nope. Wishful thinking. Could probably 2-pair it up and clutch, right? It'll be close. Nope, of course not. Smash like. Speaking of sock and buskin, hello. I'm gonna do this for Molt right now, and I'm gonna do this for Molt later on. Club's debuffed. Of course, the suit that we have the second least of. Why wouldn't that be the case? Okay, I actually don't know if this is how it works, but I'm pretty sure this is how it works. Oh wait, no, this is how it works. Okay, this was a lot smarter in my head. Because I thought it would have to do with like the ordering of the jokers, but no, they're on trigger, so it's just how you order the flush. Okay, I'm kind of an idiot. It's fine. Smash like Diddy. That okay. I'm not even gonna justify that with like a response. Chad, it's in this pack. Damn. Thought that would work. I don't hate Wrathful here. Just because we have like everything in our, if we get Chad, this is like incredible, or even Sock, because everything in our lineup right now works with retrigger effects. Okay. I should have put the queens at the end for Wrathful, but oh well. We're fine. We're fine. We're still chilling. Let's just get money. Off-brand Baron, also known as Shoot the Moon. Dude, that's one of my favorite YouTube vids that I've ever made. Was the video on the run where we had like discount Baron. We had like a full Baron mime setup, but without Baron, it was like just only mime and like Shoot the Moon. That was such a fun build. That was such a fun build. It was like mime, maybe even like Blueprint Brainstorm, Shoot the Moon, and then like Steel cards. And it was just like a discount Baron run. It was so funny. Love that. We probably don't even need to buy this. I think let's just go to the mark. Sorting by suit, so we don't really care that they're drawn face down. Okay, but we do want to hit some even cards. I guess it kind of doesn't matter because we do have Wrathful Joker. Let's just ship this. Yeah, okay, we're fine. Excuse me. 11 Smackaroonies. Midas Mask I don't mind, particularly because we're top heavy. We get a lot of gold if we invest in Midas Mask. So let's do that. Glass? Let's hold off on glass for right now and maybe like search for flush in here. Not what I had in mind when I said flush, but I guess I'll be more specific next time. Ship it. 2 gold cards. Ooh, just short. And we have 3 of a kind, we're fine. Yoink. Hello! Yoink. I didn't see that was rental. That was maybe not so good of a play. Yoink, doesn't matter. I'm gonna go for straight here. Double Blueprint still doesn't get the job done. Unfortunate. It's okay. My clan is going to hate me in the next 2 wars. Every hero is upgrading except my warden. You are the reason that people lose wars. You know that? You deserve to be ridiculed by your clan. No, I'm just kidding. kind of. Scary Face is really nice, actually. Since we are just focusing on playing high cards. Or, not high cards, but like face cards. Which I guess are technically high cards. Smash like. Anyway. No spades, cool. No spades, cool. Love this game. Smash like, love this. My favorite. No spades, cool. I'm playing this, I don't care. Hello? I just need to draw one. I just need to draw one. Okay, that works. I'm gonna calc this. I don't think we win either way, but I am gonna calc this. Balatro calculator. Don't think we win this at all. But maybe with face we do? Okay, those are my only scorers, and then cards we have a 9, a 9, an 8, a 5, and a king. Okay, we actually do make enough in this exact sequence. Huge. Smash like for Scary Face, probably carrying, if I had to guess. Nice. That's the worst feeling in Balatro, is when you need one card for flush or straight and you use every single discard and don't get it. Oh, for sure. That's like actually tragedy when that happens. This is pretty nice. I guess we slot this in for Midas just so we don't, like, the money is cool, but we just want to not die for right now. So let's do that. Grab a little bit of money, hopefully. Well, here's the issue. Well, here's the issue. Are you joking, mate? Dude, like, seriously? I guess we have straight now. Hey, Ghost, welcome back. If I could find even sock, we're chilling. Am I too late to help your luck? I mean, we got one win tonight. We're not doing super bad. He needs luck right now. I do need a little bit right now. It would help. It would help. That or Blueprint First Shop. Yeah, Blueprint First Shop is rough. Unless you're on yellow deck. My clan is great, though. Typically, by the time I do my attacks, we already have 43 or 44 stars, so I just pick up a lot of bonus. That's fair. I don't think the family is the play when we're, like, photo chatting. What deck was it? We got Gold Stake win on Painted deck, which is very nice, actually. Very glad to see that. Go for a full house here. That probably just takes the dub, right? We haven't scaled any hand besides straight flush. Let's just do this. This is like the equivalent of a... What's it called again? The equivalent of a flush. Just unlocked Painted this week. Awesome. Did you pull every single heart you had? I wasn't paying attention, but probably. This game likes to do that to me. Hermes pretty cool. Just pretty much just looking for Chad at this point. I don't even think we need... No, we definitely need Wrathful. Hello. Now we don't. Now we don't. That was like the perfect reroll for that particular situation. Luchador. I don't think we want to hold Luchador. Obviously we could for like what's it called? The plant, but hopefully we'll just not run into the plant and then it won't be an issue. You spoke him into existence? I mean, it's just what I do. They call me the wheeler dealer. It's just what I do. I'm kind of glad to knock out Erratic deck. Low-key, a lot of people place it highly. I don't like Erratic deck that much because I am really bad when the deck is random at like pivoting into certain strategies for it. It's very much so like just a personal thing, and it's also just like purely a skill issue on my part, but I don't like Erratic deck. I'm not a fan. It's definitely not in like my least, it's probably not in my bottom 3 decks, but it's close if it's not. Can't stay long tonight. Use the luck while I'm around. Sounds good. Sounds good. I'm locked in now. Seltzer's also going to go away pretty soon. I don't think that really matters when we have Hanging Chad blueprint photograph. What's this deck's deal? The entire deck is random when you start. So it says right here, all ranks and suits in deck are randomized. So you can have your entire deck is just like a jumbled mess of cards, and it's different with every seed. So it's essentially just whenever you start up the run, you have to like look at your deck and be like, okay, what do I want to do with this? Can't wait to get Erratic deck. I think I don't know. It's fun when you're new, but I feel like once you like try and get into it on higher stakes, it loses a lot of its charm. That might just be like a personal opinion. Would you ever go vegan? No, I would never go vegan. Chaotic AF. Yeah, exactly. And like there are people that like that, but I'm not one of them. Let's try and get some like red seals, or pretty much just any seal I would take. Hello. That's actually incredibly good. Wow. Maybe like purple seals at this point. That's also pretty nice. Take that just for like strength ability. Would you ever try In-N-Out? I deadass want to try In-N-Out so bad. Because that's like the fast food burger place. I want to try it so bad. Just to say that I've done it, man. Okay, we actually do win off a high card there. That's kind of wild. When I get it, I'll let you know my opinions on it. Is it one of the last ones? Yeah, it's the very last deck. King George says it's ass? Really? I don't even know who that is, actually, but he sounds like a respectable gentleman. I would trust him. I like Whataburger so much more. I do want to try Whataburger as well. But when I think of, like, the quintessential burger place, I think of In-N-Out. Maybe that's just because I haven't tried it, but, like, that's what I think of. It's not all that? Really? That's wild. It's only good for the price point. Fair enough. Yeah, I have to try Five Guys as well still, because I've heard that's a really good burger joint, but I've also heard that it's like super expensive, so that's probably not happening for a while. Probably not happening until 100k subs. I miss Whataburger so much, I order the spicy ketchup online. All right, that brings up a good debate for in chat. The burgers for that cheap genuinely makes up for it. That's fair. Debate in chat. Are y'all ketchup people? Yay or nay? I'm not going to broaden the question any more than that. Just like straight up, do y'all mess with ketchup? Yay or ketchup, yay or nay? I'm really interested to see what the crowd opinion on this is. Wicked ketchup person. All right, we got a ketchup enjoyer. Five Guys is also not all that. Bro, you're like... My culinary world is being turned upside down. Everybody's saying yeah in my chat. This is making me feel awkward now. Chat, I don't mess with ketchup that much. I'm not a big fan. I used to trash talk it because I think it made because I thought it made me mature, but I realized it's gas. I mess with ketchup, but my go-to dip is buffalo. See, that's fair, I feel like. It's a regional thing for me. I could see that, I guess. I don't mess with it that much. I don't know, man. Sometimes, but generally, barbecue sauce is just better. See, that's my take. In New England, we put ketchup with eggs, mac and cheese, everything. That's how my uncle was. My uncle would put ketchup on, like, dead ass everything. It was really funny. I used to work at a Five Guys. The only reason I was eating there was because it was free. That's actually fair. Yeah, dude, Five Guys is just, like, so expensive. Not for my current financial status. ATM. There we go. Actually a crazy hand. I like ketchup, but I don't need it half the time. Like, fries are great without. See, that's what I'm saying. I just don't think it's necessary. High Cartier just wins. Never steak, though. I'm not a heathen. Yeah, ketchup on steak is crazy. It amazes me that there are people, like sentient, living, breathing human beings that do that. I don't understand that. Typing is hard. Typing is hard. That's fair. Oh, we're not getting, like, any points doing that. Okay, maybe I should play two-pair. I like ketchup on some things, but it's not my go-to. That's fair. I don't know. I just, like, don't really mess with it on anything. I'm not gonna lie. I think the only thing that I would mess with ketchup on is, like, fries. And even then, I'm just more of a barbecue sauce guy, like, in general. Like chicken tendies, people go. There's a gas station. There's a regional gas station where I'm from called Quick Trip, and normally the stereotype with gas station food, obviously, is that it's not that great. But like Quick Trip is like Buc-ee's Light, is what I would describe it to. Is what I would describe it as to people who like don't know what it is. It's pretty much just Buc-ee's Light. And people will get the chicken strips from this place and, like, dip them in ketchup. And I'm just, like, every time I see that, like, I don't want to judge, but it's just, like, what are you doing? Like, what are you actually doing? It's just, I don't know. I can't see myself ever doing that. Absolutely Buc-ee's Light. See? You know. You know. These are both ass. Worst spectral pack I've ever pulled. I mean, Retrigger Tech makes lucky cards pretty nice. Pretty garbage hand to rip lucky cards on, but oh well. Do the moon haunts you? My dad's measure of how good a food is whether or not he puts ketchup on it. I feel that's a respectable measure. I'm not gonna lie. Your dad's kind of real for that. What about hot dogs? They need ketchup? Okay, that is where I will agree. That is where I will admit that I'm a complete psychopath. Because I don't eat hot dogs, so I can't really speak to hot dogs. But I'll eat brats and I'll put barbecue sauce on my brats. I do barbecue sauce and sauteed onions on my brats, and that's fire. But I will agree that I'm a sociopath for that because, like, I don't think barbecue sauce and brats are meant to go together in any reality, but I don't care. It's delicious. It smacks, bro. I don't care at all. Have you had cheddar wurst? Yeah, cheddar wurst is also fire. I probably would not put ketchup on cheddar wurst either. Cheddar wurst I might just smack like plain. I'm not gonna lie. Well, GG. Cheddar wurst, there's a decent chance that I'm just macking it plain with, like, no condiments. But if I put a condiment on it, it's probably still going to be the good old BBQ for me. Strength are kings. Going in raw with cheddar wurst? I probably usually would. Bare hands? Okay, maybe not to that extreme. shit, I didn't see what boss we're on. Wait, I actually might have just sold. Okay, never mind. I want to see if high card wins here, just out of genuine... Nope, I shouldn't be greedy. I should not be greedy. Not a fan of cheddar. I'm not... Okay, I'm not a fan of just cheddar cheese in general, but, like... Cheddar wurst hits different, man. The only thing I really use ketchup for is to sweeten red beans and rice. That's actually... That's probably the most based ketchup take I've heard. That's fair. Nasty cheese? I would not say it's a nasty cheese, but I wouldn't say that it's like... It's not worth writing home about. What's y'all's opinion on mustard, though? Because I think it needs to be deleted from this timeline. I'm pretty indifferent on mustard. I don't put it on anything, but, like, I'm not disgusted by it, you know? I don't make the conscious decision ever. Like, I wouldn't just buy mustard if I'm at the store, but it's, like, it's fine. I don't have a problem with it. It's just, like, okay. I'm putting that over ketchup on a burger and a hot dog. On a burger, that's kind of wild. On a hot dog, I'm probably there with you. I'm just not a fan of condiments in general on burgers, unless it's like a barbecue bacon burger. If I'm just making myself like a generic like smash burger, like cheeseburger, I'm usually rocking it with just like cheese, pickles, onions, maybe barbecue sauce. Actually, usually barbecue sauce. But never like ketchup mustard. I never do ketchup musty. I make a mid-looking but delicious charcuterie. Is that a charcuterie board? Yeah, fancy Lunchables. Okay, charcuterie. I'm a D1 mustard glazer. Okay, what do you... This is where it's gonna get controversial. This is where I genuinely might start banning people. What are y'all's opinions on mayo? Just generic mayonnaise. I'm not talking like specific brand. I'm not talking like spicy mayo for like sushi action. I'm just saying generic mayo. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? I need to know. Is it an instrument? We'll never know. We'll never know. Depends on context of mayo. See, that's mayo sympathy right there. That's gonna get you a 24-hour temp ban. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. In a sandwich? Nah, my dad's famous pasta salad. Give. Okay, that's fair. I'm just talking about as like a condiment less than an ingredient. Because in stuff like pasta salad and stuff like coleslaw, completely fine. But I'm talking as like either a dipping sauce or like a condiment, like a topping, less than an encompasser, if that makes sense. W run, by the way. Disgusting as a condiment, foul. See, that's where I stand. Mayonnaise as a condiment is like nasty. It's like indescribable. Like I'm tolerant of 99.9% of foods, but I am like, dude, it is like insane how much I don't like mayo whatsoever. Disgusting. Mayo's all right, not my go-to. QP mayo? What the hell is that? I've never heard of that in my life. You need to explain this to me. I don't even want to look at mustard, dog. There's a reason somebody inhaled a lethal gas and immediately named it after it. A dipping sauce? Yeah, I feel like I've seen people like order like tendies with mayo. Maybe I'm just schizophrenic, but I feel like that's a thing that I have seen / heard of people doing. The wall here should be fine, provided we don't draw like complete and total ass. I only like mayo on sandwiches, that's it. I can't even do it there, dude. Nasty on sandwiches, even so. It's just not good in general, like at all. I don't know how people deal with it, man. Japanese type of mayo. It's got MSG, which makes it like 30 times better. Okay, is that like the orange mayo that that's what I was talking about. Is that like the orange mayo that they use for like sushi action? Because that's fire. That stuff is straight gas. But just like baseline like Hellman's mayo, disgusting. Has no position in any refrigerator in America. I think mayo is just ranch that gave up. Okay, I wanted to round back to that. I didn't acknowledge it, but I saw Kita say that they didn't like ranch at all. That's a deranged take. But it is one that I'm sympathetic with because I did not used to like mayo, and I know many a person, ranch, and I know many a person who do not mess with ranch. That's sriracha mayo. That's different. Oh, gotcha. Only uses yolks, no egg white, which makes it richer. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could get down with that, I suppose. That does not sound bad at all. Should I go for flush 5 here? How many kings do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 in hand. I mean, we could just go for it to unlock it. I don't really see a big issue with doing so. So in this like squeeze bottle, usually you have to try it like genuinely. If I see it, I'll try it for sure. Because I would probably mess with it, to be honest. Okay, what are y'all's opinions on ranch, though? Getting back to that. Because I saw that Keto over on YouTube said that they did not like ranch. And again, it's a sympathetic take, but like still kind of a wild one, if you ask me. I will say, people, the number one thing with ranch that I see get glazed is ranch on pizza. And I've never tried that, but I kind of want to because everybody meat rides ranch on pizza. Power with the follow. Welcome in. Thank you, man. Let's just go for flush 5. Why not? Hear from the unseen explosion. Awesome. And Challenger with the follow. Appreciate y'all, man. Only good ranch is Wingstop Ranch. I forgot if I read that or not. I've never been to Wingstop in my life, but I've also heard that it's pretty good. Ranch on pizza is mid as hell. I'll take your word for it. Aiden, I'm not going to lie. I trust you. I'll take your word for it. Maybe the regional Tomatillo Ranch here. That actually sounds good as hell. I love salsa verde. So I would probably mess hard with Tomatillo Ranch. Because I feel like that's just like, to a lesser extent, like a peanut butter and jelly situation for me. I guess we only need to play one king, and then we can just hold the others for gold, right? Just do this. Wingstop is baby Goral. I wouldn't know. I've never been, but I have heard it's really good. Roonies. What are we even looking for at this point? Just like deck fixing to the max. Which this late, we're probably not finding enough deck fixing to like get us anywhere, but I don't know. That's pretty nice though. Purple seal on a queen. All right, hear me out, chat. Madness pivot. What do we think? Hear me out, hack pivot. What do we think, chat? I'm just saying. Right, I think that's a pretty good idea. Do this. I think ranch on pizza deserves to be sent to the darkest pits of Jeffrey Dahmer's dungeon. Foul to think about. That's crazy. I would not go that far. I'm not even a sympathizer because I've never tried it, but like that's kind of crazy. Just do this for lucky triggers. Not what I meant by lucky triggers. You know what I meant. Throwback pivot? I'm not pivoting throwback, bro. What do you mean? I will, however, pivot Baron Mime. I'll get freaky for Wingstop lemon pepper wings. Man, lemon pepper wings sounds so good. This is the problem with streaming late, dude. Just get so hungry like halfway through. What's the greatest pizza crime you all have seen? I'm pretty lenient when it comes to pizza, dude. I'm not gonna lie. There is not much that you could throw on a pizza that would piss me off. I know a lot of people are like particular about their za, so to speak. Like, I don't really care. I'm just gonna keep it a stack. Would you ever purchase a butt plug? Yeah, I know that's an Andrew McBoss question. I don't even have to read the username. Most likely not. Pickles on the za? I don't know. I feel like that's not that bad. Sauce was mayo, cheese was feta, topped with spinach. Topped with okay, I will say, topped with somebody just said cum on the za. That's and then somebody else said hot white load on the za. You can't make this shit up. Topped with spinach, I will say, gonna be controversial. Topped with spinach, underrated. Underrated. Spinach on pizza, genuinely, like, y'all need to try it. Y'all need to try it. It's not great. It's not, like, life-changing, but it is good. It's a lot better than you would think. That being said, cheese was feta. That's wild, to say the very least. Sauce was mayo is, like, yeah, that's, like, psychopath behavior. Get away from me type shit. My local joint makes the best spinach pizza. This one is life-changing. Dude, any joint with, like, wood-fired pizza. Fire. Milk on the za. Mayo on the pizza. Mayo on the pizza being a common thing in my chat was not on my Twitch chat 2025 bingo card, but apparently it is. All right, we got Gold Steak Erratic. That's pretty good. They be mashing other dishes with pizza, like that's what the people want. Oh, the people on the subreddit. I'm totally getting spinach pizza tomorrow. Now I'm jealous. Wood-fired. I knew somebody was gonna make that joke. Wood-fired pizza? How's he gonna get a job? I'm pinning that message. That's a pin of shame. That's a pin of shame. Sorry, Joe. Your message is getting replaced. That's the pin of shame. All right, let's take it from the top. I'm gonna skip decks that I already have stickers on. I do like pineapple on pizza, however, only if the sauce leans savory, not sweet. The only time that I have had pineapple on pizza is like barbecue chicken pizza with pineapple. That's fire. Hawaiian pizza is gross. It's not gross, but it's like, it's super mid. Brazilian joints be making rice and beans pizza and other crazy stuff. I would low-key mac a rice and beans pizza. That does not even sound that bad. But how will it get a job, Mike Focus Shock? I'm gonna print Mike Focus Shock on my new ID whenever I go to renew it. I can get behind rice and beans pizza. I don't want to give it like my full endorsement, but I would try it. Mike, I have a question. Oh God, what's your question? All right, let's take it from the top. We're gonna skip everything that we have gold stickers on. How many decks do we have gold stickers on? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not bad. One run through and we get 5 gold stickers. Technically 4 because we already had one on checkered deck. Are you submissive? Not really. I know this is like an Andy brain rot question, but I'm gonna answer it genuinely. I don't think I'm either. I don't think I'm sub or dom. I just kind of don't care. Like genuinely. Sometimes, I guess, yeah. Are you referring to yourself or me? What does that mean? All right, let's go for blue deck. Chat, hear me out. Skip for double tag. One of these charm tags has to give us a soul. Just kidding. I think more people would like pineapple pizza if they tried it with savory sauce. I think you're right, but like even so, it's just, I don't know. It's just mid for me. Focus Shock, will you be my bottom? No, I'm committed, Chad. I'm sorry. Bro said whatever makes my partner bust, gang. Real, I guess. Would you be either if your significant other wanted you to? I mean, not to like a particular extreme, but just like I would consider myself a switch. So like, I guess, yeah. I mean, Todd with popcorn is I am just predisposed to Wiley. I think Wiley's F tier. Not nearly enough payoff for something as dumb as 3 of a kind is to assemble. Would you ever take a vibranium strap-on up the anus? See, this is never gonna make it to a YouTube video now. This could be my... I could get natural gold stake Nana Inf now. Or unseated gold stake Nana Inf, and I'm just not gonna be able to post this now. Bro said that's dedication. Vibranium. Dude, what's wrong with vibranium? Come on now. You can't discriminate against the Wakandans. I'm gonna sell this. I don't want to eat the rental costs. I'm not gonna lie. Another VOD gone. Yep, another one for the books. Get rid of it. How long are you planning on streaming? I am not certain. I'm not super bored yet, so I don't know. I probably got like another hour in me, give or take. I like temp riffraff. Wakandans would make a shit ton of money selling vibranium strap-ons. What did I just read? Give me a chip engine? Wow. Debatably the worst things that I could have gotten there. That's huge. Just remove the audio and put an Alan Watts monologue over it. I don't know who that is. But I'm gonna pretend that you made a good joke there because you probably made a good joke. That just went over my head. I don't even love Celestial Pack here. I think I'm just gonna sell. I'll keep you on the team. I think we're just gonna try again on the riffraff here. Okay, still absolute buns. Huge. I don't know why I discarded there. Like I had another discard to get value out of. I'm intelligent. Okay. 60% of their GDP. Y'all some freaks, man. That's okay. Everybody is once in a while. I don't love rental ice cream, but it does get us through the early game. Force 2 pair. He was a philosopher. W philosophers. Some of them. Mike, can you say? Oh, you want me to sing the lava? That's all you're getting. That's all you're getting. You gotta drop subs for the rest. I'm paywalling it. Do I just want a sun here, maybe? We don't really have a... Your chat isn't one in wild, it's all the time. Yeah, that's true. That's true. It is a full-time... Being a freak isn't a full-time gig for my chat. That's absolutely correctamundo, to be fair. Let's just pop judgment here, because it could be something funny. That is indeed something funny. Is it, though? I don't know. I don't know if we want to commit to that. Focus Shock, do you munt? No. I would hope that nobody else does. If you don't, I'm ripping hella ass next time I see you. That's crazy. To be fair, it was my full-time gig. Okay, you get a semi-pass then. But you're also like the least freaky in my chat. I'm talking pretty much just Twitch. Everybody in YouTube seems to be like relatively like well-adjusted. And everybody in my Twitch chat is just like a goblin. By the way, my room stinks. Congrats. All right, well, I'm selling you for seed money then. I think this is the optimal build going into this next blind. Just need to not miss 2 pairs. Okay, ship it. Why is he edging us with the lava chicken song? Because if I sing it, I'm going to have to belt it out. And if I belt it out, it's going to be loud. And I'm probably going to, like, wake people up in my house. So I have to be like, chat paid me. I'm just kidding. What's worse? This chatter when someone told me what Charizarding is. Don't tell me what that is. Don't tell me what that is. I don't want to know. I like Rental Hallucination, just ripping this pack and then immediately selling it. Purple Seal. I'll rip this one as well. Strength. I mess with Strength. Anybody a munter in chat? God. Do you genuinely think I'm capable of giving you a boner if I tried my hardest? Like, what's the correct response to that? I don't think I'm gonna take Chad here. I think I'm just gonna chill. Have I seriously never beaten a run with Mad Joker? Do I just always rotate out of Little Bro? Maybe that should, like, tell me something. Let me do this. Oh, I didn't see that we had another 9. I might have just sold. No, okay, we won in one hand. We're chilling. Okay, I can get out of this rental tag now, which is pretty nice. It's a slur? It is not a slur. Unless it's like an old head slur, which is completely possible. Said it was when I Googled it. I think Google is lying to you, but Google's probably also trying to protect what innocence you still have. So I would say just don't read any further into it. Oh, well, that's fine. We skilled pair. Should still be chilling with Swash. Okay. When's the second meteor hitting? This chat needs to be gone. Who knows, man? Who knows? We got time. We got time. The chat will still be freaks while we still have time. It's okay. Getting a decent amount of seals here. Do I want this? I don't think I care about the red seal lucky card. Maybe? I guess we are running 2 pairs, so like it doesn't really matter. Focus Shock, why did you ignore my question? What question? Do you yoink it in the dark or with a soft light on in the room, Mike Focus Shock? First off, why are we calling me by my legal name followed by my Twitch name? Second off, I'm not answering that. You gotta pay for info like that. Pop the Judgment. That's not great, but like, I'll take it. Full House is better than 2 pair here. Ten Smackaroonies. Pop the Uranus. Pop the Hung Man. Or I guess just buy the Hung Man. Garbage pack. We're blocking. Let's see money. Okay, no money. That's huge. Love that. Baby no money? Smash like for references. Still holding a strength for no reason. I guess we do have kings, though. Just do this. This should be fine. What do we want right now? Better plus mult. Our plus mult's kind of cheeks. Mike, are you sure you don't want to know what Charizarding is? I am quite confident, in fact, that I would rather go the rest of my life, or at the very least, like, a few days, because I'm sure my chat's going to tell me. Without knowing. But thanks, Joe. I appreciate you. There's Def Wilder. I ran a spicy store. Trust me, it gets weirder. Did you look up the correct term? I'll take your word on it. You're the expert. I mean, I'm hesitant too, though. That just seems wild. I feel like it shouldn't be able to get any wilder than munting. We were talking about sounding. Oh, okay. No, that's fair. That's fair. That's actually, yeah. I mean, that's kind of facts. Do we tell? Okay, we're not. I gotta steer you all away from this, or it's just gonna be the entirety of the chat. Get with the program, bro. Shut up. Just kidding. Daredevil was not like incredible there, but it was better. So I'm taking it. Fight me. Significantly harder to find 2 pair. However, we do top deck it here because I'm the greatest person to ever pick up this video game. It's not even close. Doc Spectre ain't got shit on me. I can't even say that with a straight face. I'm so sorry, Mr. Okay, we gotta steer away, bro. We cannot just have this be chat now. These are both terrible. Celestial pack. This is also complete garbage. Huge. This is fine. I want to see how much pair gives me, because I would imagine that it's not that. Oh wait, no, we have a chip joker and a mult joker that buffs 2 pair. We definitely still want to be searching for 2 pair. Kind of awkward. At least for the time being. Okay. Bang. Jumbo standard. Uranus. We need 2/2 pair to not just immediately die. I'm gonna pop this strength here. There's not, we've been holding it for so long, there's not really gonna be like a better place to use that. We're so cooked, chat. The Showman was not a good idea on 2 pair. Never mind, we're fine. We're actually still not. Yep, we're cooked. Ship it. Maybe we get saved. We don't get blue seal value, which makes me sad. But we do end up getting saved. We don't die. So that's fun. Another Chad. I almost just want to take that. But I don't think it's the play. So anyways, to steer away from this so the VOD stays up, what's everyone's favorite Rivals character? Oh, I'm a Mag Mag player to the death, dude. Mag is so much fun. He's so versatile. He's such a fun character. His kit is like amazing. Mag all the way. Chat, what are our rivals mains? I think Empress is probably good here. I don't play, but Jeff is cute. That's fair. That's fair. I can't really wrong you for that, man. Jeff is pretty cute. Pick up the Chad. I don't really need chips anyway. Most likely still dead because ×2 Molt is not really doing anything for us unless we can like hyper consistently find 2 pair. Okay, maybe this is something. I love Iron Fist. My name in game is literally Iron Fister. That's you in the Discord? I'm finally making connections. That's you. Okay, noted. Kings and 9s it's looking like. Or 2s and 3s. I mean, going outside and experiencing life. Whatever, nerd. Whatever, nerd. Anyway, rivals players. I'm just kidding. Chat, it's okay to be a nerd. Black Widow sucks, but I love railing annoying Johnny mains in the sky. The kills feel personal. Dude, Black Widow just needs... Black Widow's never going to be good, and it makes me sad. Because I like sniper characters, but like for her to be good, they would just have to buffer so much to the point where she would be too good. So it's just kind of... It's an unfortunate situation, but it's just like, it's never happening. She's never going to be good. The humble photo Chad. Chat, we're saved. Whee! Alright, so now we can just talk about nonsense while I autopilot for the entire run. We cool? We cool. We do need better times molt outside of the duo, but like, we're at least not gonna die now. Face cards drawn face down. I mean, what are the odds that this isn't a 2 pair? I guess pretty damn high. Well, let's just do this to ensure that we have a 2 pair. I like being a threat to egotistical men who speak down to me. Based. Based. If they made Widow good, it would feel like faster Widow make. I don't remember if I read that, but yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. That's why she's just never going to be good, which is really sad. I think Widow and Black Panther are the only 2 characters that I still haven't touched in the game, just because Widow seems like complete cheeks, and Black Panther seems like way above my skill cap. Then again, I've played Spidey, so like, I don't know. She just needs to be a kind of squishy melee character with a decent ranged option. I don't know, dude. There's like... They can't make her a melee based because there's so many other better melee DPS. Like, if they made her melee based, she's just like outclassed by every DPS, I feel like. I don't know. Black Panther is miserable on high ping. Sorry for being hot and funny and smart. I don't know what's wrong with me. Me every day. I'm just kidding. Let's just go with this. Just in general, he's not very good. He seems good in like high games. He seems good, but only in the hands of people who know how to play him, which is like 0.1% of the player base, myself not included. All these are kind of cheeks, so let's just Jeff can completely stop him. It sucks. Okay, but to be fair, that's kind of like, I don't know. You kind of can't say that about Jeff. Because Jeff can 1v1 any character in the game if you know how to play Jeff. Like, unironically. Jeff is really bad as a support, but Jeff is really good as an assassin character, as weird as it sounds. Like, on free healer comps, you just play dive Jeff and you shit on people because people don't know how to, like, navigate him. His self-survivability and his self-healing and his mobility are just so good. I was talking about his bubbles. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, I kind of forgot his bubbles, like, mess with other characters. That's okay, that's actually a very fair point now that I think about it. Focus Girly Pop Shock. Should I change my name to that? Hey, Afflictions, good seeing you, man. Photo Chad not winning? Inexplicable? Streamer baffled? Focus Shock unrelated, but will you be my top? No. If Black Panther is mid-dash and gets hit by a bubble, it completely stops his dash and he doesn't get a reset. I mean, that's kind of a niche thing, though. I still feel like he's good in higher play. But just in general, yeah, no, he's kind of ass. For, like, quick play, and especially in, like, low ranked, no, he's just mid. Actually related, why aren't you scaling Full House at this point? Is it just preference? Yeah, pretty much. Full House is better with Photo Chad, but it's also much less reliable to find. I generally don't like Full House over 2-pair, like, at all. Unless I've, like, already been... Unless I, like, don't get Uranus in my shop, pretty much, then I'll scale Full House just because I have to. But, like, if I have a choice, Uranus is much better than Earth, in my opinion. Full House is like it's synergistic with all the same stuff as 2-pair. It just scales better with planet cards, but it's also like much harder to find effectively in my experience. Maybe it's just a skill diff, but I mean it essentially just comes down to preference, I'm sure. But I'm just not a big fan. We'll make this glass just because that's kind of funny. Also redeem Wasteful. Just in case we get, like, super unlucky. Probably not taking this into Endless because we already had a Photo Chad run go to Endless, so I'm probably just spending all my money for the boss here. Let's get some money triggers so that I can spend like an idiot and not feel bad about it. Okay. Or I could just score a cool milli. Okay. I just realized I could cosplay Lois Griffin. Okay, that's kind of funny. That would be a cool cosplay, I'm not gonna lie. Chad, if you could cosplay... I don't know how popular cosplay is among my viewers, but if you could cosplay one character, who would it be? Any franchise, who would it be? I need all y'all to weigh in on this. Nothing here matters. Let's just go with this. Haunter? Like from Pokemon? I'm confused. Clive Rossfield, Final Fantasy 16. I need to get into Final Fantasy. That's like the one game. I've played like Final Fantasy 3 for the SNES, and I haven't even played that much of it. But like that was a good ass game. But I need to get into the rest of the franchise. Okay, let me lock in for a second. I will read all of your chats, but I need to lock in on where jokers are because this boss is really annoying. I don't know why I didn't just put photograph to the side. Yeah, that was a really dumb play by me. Let me just find another king real quick. Okay, now I think we're fine. Kind of forgot that it was Brainstorm and not Blueprint. I'd cosplay you, Loki. That's... I don't know whether I should be flattered or scared. I'm gonna err more on scared because it's my chat. Anyway, W blue deck run. Turns out photo chat is good. Who would have guessed? The Jimbo in this... Wait, I've had a sticker on Jimbo. I've just never noticed it until now. The Jimbo on the end screen gets a gold sticker. That's awesome. Yes. Haunter the Pokemon? That would be a funny cosplay. Afflictions redeemed Hydrate. I was actually going to go do this right now. I am out of water currently, so I'm going to take like a 5-second break. And I am going to go grab some water. You just nabbed Jimbo with gold? Yeah, but I've had a purple sticker on him, I'm pretty sure. From a previous run. Maybe I haven't had a sticker on him and I'm just stupid, but I thought I had a sticker on him already. But that's cool that he shows up with a sticker on the end screen. Dante from Devil May Cry or Soul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear? I only know Dante from Devil May Cry. I'm assuming that's Devil May Cry. I don't know any Guilty Gear stuff. How would you cosplay a Haunter? Very carefully, I'd have to imagine. My cosplay character that I've wanted to do, I'm not even like a huge Street Fighter guy, but I think I could pull off Vega from Street Fighter. The dude who has like half of a Wolverine claw situation going on. I think I could do that. All right, give me like 5 seconds. I'm gonna go fill up my water. I'll be right back, and then we'll do some more runs. Vega is sick? Dude, I know. I think it would be a fire option. Excuse me. There's two ways I think I could do it. Punk adjacent. Or if you know how he was introduced in the show, Purple Clown. That's kind of fair. That would be kind of funny. Welcome back. Thank you, thank you. Bro said, y'all know any jokes. I was gone for like 10 seconds, bro. Calm down. Water has entered my yap hole. The hydrate redeem has been fulfilled. I'm not taking this in endless, like I said, because we already had a photo chat run. It wasn't going to go anywhere anyway, because we were playing photo chat on 2-pair, which is really stupid. If I did anyone from Street Fighter, I would love to do Seth from Street Fighter 4. I got to look up who this is, because the name... Seth from Street Fighter is like such a familiar name, but I don't know who it is off the top of my head. Oh, this one. I liked this character in SF5. SF5 was like the first game after SF2 for the SNES that I played. But Seth was really cool in SF5. I also like their design in SF4. I think both designs go super crazy. With the spinning yin and yang in the stomach. Yeah, that's super fire. That's like such a neat design. I cried and threw up when you left. I got so scared. I don't have object permanence. My bad. Yo, that's my bad. That's my bad. Alright. Yellow deck. Redeemed another hydrate, bro. I'm gonna piss myself. Appreciate the water redemption. Thank you. Happy Easter. Oh yeah, true. Happy Easter to everybody who celebrates. How did you cry and throw up so quick? It's just a skill. I would have to assume. It's a honable craft, if you will. We have full house here. Bang. Want to play SF6? I still haven't played like SF6 at all. I need to get into that. That's horrible. What a terrible buffoon pack. It's not Easter for me yet. Well, speed it up, buddy. We don't have much time. Just kidding. Just took a hit for y'all. Oh yeah, I guess it is 420 day as well, if you're into that. Can I learn that talent? Is it possible for another to use this power? Misprint? Eh. If it was Eternal, I would be far less skeptical, but... Temporary misprint on yellow deck, I don't really care. Is Unseen still streaming? I would imagine he is. Playing RuneScape? Wait, that's actually so sick. W Unseen playing RuneScape. That's awesome. Anyway, back to the game. 12 smackaroonies, Eternal Cloud, and yeah, we're just taking Buffoon Pack here. What a terrible set of shops this has been. Sly Joker, let's take this for Monies. Ooh. Ooh. Let's get rid of threes, I guess. We could take Telescope and just pivot into, like, pairs. I don't hate that. What does just Natty Pair give us? Okay, that was off a 21 on Misprint, but that was still pretty decent. I was going to say when you play SF6, want to run sets, but I just realized the connection would be awful. How so? I'm also terrible at Street Fighter. I can beat ass in Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat's probably my favorite, like, not tournament fighter, but like 2D fighter. I can beat ass in Mortal Kombat. I am trash at Street Fighter. I am horrible. Actually, I'm decent at Street Fighter at like SF2. I'm decent at like the older Street Fighter. SF2 on the SNES. I'm actually pretty decent at that. But like SF5, terrible. I wouldn't say terrible, but definitely like below average. Focus, would you like another insane story time? Would I? I don't know. We'll grab Telescope just because pairs are like pretty consistent. It's Jimbo. Let's grab him. He's two smackaroonies. Look at that little goofball. We'll grab him. W Misprint not screwing me over for once. I actually can't believe it. It's about the time I almost died. We have an almost died story. You gotta rip that. It's funny in retrospect. It always is in retrospect. Hitting 2 Mercuries while not having Telescope procced is kind of wild. That was the worst wheel of my career. I don't know why I did that. But I am the wheeler dealer, so I do have to live up to my name, I guess. Okay. We need plus mult for when this debuffs. I don't hate Malin. I don't love it, though. It's not great. Let's take the... Oh, no Mercury. That's unfortunate. I guess we'll take you. Bruh. That's pretty nice, actually. Misprint's still gonna debuff, though, and then we're kind of up shit's creek, so to speak. Survey says. Thank you, Misprint. Okay, you're debuffed now, though, which is really sad, actually. Never mind, Supernova. This is completely fine for right now. We could just do a space-themed run. Where's Satellite when you need it, bro? FR. Mercury is now in planet packs forever. Metal scale constellation as well. It's a bit of a money sink, but methinks one that we can afford. So driving to work, it was like an hour drive because I had to go to our southern location, drinking my water and coffee. Get to work, just chug drinks. Got to go potty before I open the store. It's a potty almost died story. Oh, that's actually rough, man. Holy hell. Do you want Ride the Bus? Ride the Bus plus Supernova equals, like, never worry about plus Molt again. Let's just grab that. Grab the planet as well for Constellation. The arm, you say? I don't think we care. I think we just do this. This is terrifying to read. Dude, for real. We want to do this because we don't want to play face cards. I keep forgetting. Ride the Bus action. Do this. Pairs at level 1. That's actually tragic. And we still don't win. Bro. Alright, well, we'll get $5. We'll actually get $8. Nice. Bang. Can we afford a an Eternal Golden Joker? I feel like we would be fine, but I'm not. That's not really a committal that I want to take. Committal? I don't know, man. It's judgment. That's pretty nice, actually. I will take... I think that we can just probably rock this for the rest of the run, no? Unless we die, of course. Bro, I'm on like the edge of my seat reading this. This is actually like crazy. I feel bad at how invested I am because you did say that you almost died. Well, that's tragic. Misprint cucked us. Go to green deck. It's like an insanely good opening hand. What? Buffoon pack. We want to spend down on this deck. I don't really like either of you. I think we'll just take the Jupiter. Damn. That is wild, bro. Would we scale? Flush? Flush. Of course we don't get it. Of course. Thank you for eating all of my money. Love that. No clams. Buffoon pack. Guess we'll just take you. Your plus Molt, which is pretty nice. Bang. Should be good there. Nice. Sure. Immolate? Sweet. Hermie. Sweet. Ah, you're temporary, though. God, all this is terrible, man. Stop giving me so many tags. Thank you. Horrifying story? Not dead ass, though. This is a wild story. Really? 990? You couldn't have just, like, spotted me those extra chips? Okay, extra money because of Rocket is pretty nice. Try and get, like, a blue seal. Sweet. Arcana pack, gold card is probably pretty nice. Let's do that. Go to the big blind. Probably like 2 hands. Just play high card so that we don't screw up ramen. Don't screw up the ramen noodles. Okay. Rocket this early is also pretty nice, just as like extra money. Not that we really need extra money on this deck in particular, but I mean, money is nice, right? It's pretty cool. Does this win? I would love it if everything that I drew wasn't debuffed, but that seems to be asking too much. I think I have to play a 2-pair to not die, which is tragic, but it is what it is. I don't love scaling 2-pair when we're not allowed to discard. That is not, like, the sweetest for me. But I don't think it's worth the dollar sell value, so we'll just do it for right now. Standard pack. Garbage. We'll redeem the voucher. Grab rental smiley face, go next. Make a rock. Make a gold card just in case. I don't think that will proc. We have smiley face and a rock, so maybe. Okay. Calculated. Calculated, man. Balatro than me. Crack the Celestial. We get a Mercury. Crack the Arcana. Hermie feels bad, but of course I would get it when I have $6. Banana. Better than Smiley. Especially if we can get it to bust. Just play the gold card. It's unfortunate, but it's what we have to do. Came back to work after because the owner needed to give me a ride home and I still did my job and he yelled at me. Bro, what? What an ass. Mercury, Earth into Mercury, Uranus. Club's debuffed. Not getting the seal is tragic. Twitch chat, are y'all still alive? I think everybody fell asleep. I can't really blame them, honestly. It's getting a bit late. Excuse me. I'm gonna unpin Joe's message. I don't think he's here anymore. He doesn't need. Oh, that's not Joe's message. I forgore. I'm still unpinning it. Unable to unpin. Really? Then why did it unpin? Why did I watch it unpin? I'm still here. Oh, Joe is still here. W Joe. W Joe for real. Know my message? I'm here just playing SF6. That's actually awesome. Okay, W chatters. Love y'all. Cartomancer. Probably don't want this. Then again, what is Jolly Joker really doing for us? I think Cartomancer's probably better, just for value. Case in point. Dude, I have things to sell. Let me sell stuff. Based employee, man. Mega Buffoon, what's in the box? Hollow Wrathful that goes away. Lusty that costs me money and goes away. Or Eternal Credit Card, Eternal Steven. Gee, let me think. Absolute ass, bro. Garbage cards. Crazy. We get Emp here. I don't really love Emp, though. I think let's just chariot it up. Think I'm heading off for the night. Have a good rest of stream. Hey, thank you very much, man. Appreciate you sticking with me for so long, and I hope you have a good rest of your night and sleep well when you do. Yeah, this should be fine. Hopefully. We'll see. No! Okay, I don't know why I expected that to be fine in retrospect, but that's neither here nor there. I think 4 of a kind is just straight up better than pair. Even with how much we've scaled it, which is a little bit sad. Really? 488? I'm 12 points off. I could play an unscaled high card with no jokers here and be fine. That's cool. Love that for us. Thank you for making me blow an extra hand. Do what to an extra hand? Anyway, Constellation is probably just what the doctor ordered. Just for some extra scaling. I would love if this banana could break. I'd love if we could pop a Temperance as well. Ayo? What did I say? What did I say that was Ayo worthy? Deadass. Let's make a rock. Go next. We can make another rock. I've been holding this Fool for like forever, it feels like. I'm just gonna make another rock. We'll play 2 pair rocks, but it's actually pair because the rocks don't. That's not how rocks work. And we still don't win, so I have to lose more money. Something about busting a hand. My bad, my bad. Banana did not bust. Speaking of busting, that makes me very sad. Actually a tragedy. And we didn't get Mercury. Huge. We are still scaling Constellation, though, and we haven't discarded it all for Ramen, which is also pretty nice. Goodbye, Chad, for right now. I don't think I'm going... I guess we don't have a rental tag right now. Since Banana broke, we could buy Chad. Do we need to, though? It is chips for the time being, which is like the thing that we are most low on, so I guess we'll just pop them in for right now. Can always rotate them out later. Gotta play the queens to have a pair. That's the most frustrating thing that has ever happened to me, but you know, sometimes it'd be like that. I need a telescope or something ASAP, dude. These jokers are not doing it for me. I need more plus mult for right now is what I need. Abstract is normally my goat, but abstract is not enough. Oh, hey, Showman, we're saved. Never mind, chat, we're fine. Okay, there's Mercury. Scale Constellation. Arcana pack. Let's go for you, just in case we get Priestess. Sell you, go for you in case we get Priestess. Sell both of you, your ass. Okay. Now I think we just die. I don't think the extra level in pair saves us from death here. Maybe the rock does. Oh! I did not set up Chad correctly. That's my bad. I need a snack. You and me both, bro. I'm hungry. Steel rock face card pair. This is about as good of a hand as we could ask for. I think we're still dead, though. Oh, we're actually not. Okay, huge. We get the free Mercury off the blue seal as well. 13 smackaroonies. Rocket is actually kind of my goat here. Seed money is really cool. Actually, we should go for seed money for sure. Aura. Plus 10 aura on the rock. It's pretty good. I think we just go Mercury, low-key. Thinking a fat bowl of golden grams. Yo, golden grams are so underrated, man. Also, the wall kills us, and it's not even close. Golden grams are fire, dude. So good. What even saves us here? Probably exactly the rock. The hollow rock. Y'all know which rock I'm talking about. First swing and a miss. Hollow rock definitely saves us. Maybe not definitely saves us, but I feel like it probably saves us. Hollow rock, my savior, man. My actual goat. I'm curious who's your favorite Street Fighter character. I like who's the guy from, I think it's Thailand, Sagat. That's like my favorite character, but my main is Akuma. I think Akuma's pretty cool as a character. I think Akuma's up there on my favorites list as well, actually, if I had to think about it. But I think I like Sagat more just because that's who I played in SF2. No hollow rock to copy. Press F. Oh my god, rental brainstorm. Wait, that's actually so good. Maybe it's not as good as I'm thinking it is, but regardless, it's a brainstorm. I'm taking it. I feel like that's pretty good. Pair of rocks. Oh, we don't have Chad. Okay, I think the brainstorm was indeed the correct play there. Let's put steel on our Red Seal King. That seems like a play that's going to pay dividends in the future. This Blue Seal 2 has gotten so much value out of this game, dude. I'm so glad that we picked Little Bro up. I don't think we need Pallet. I think we just need more planets. God, I hate all of these. 2 pairs eye. Again, 2 pairs eye. Baby girl Blue Seal 2. Dude, he just keeps coming back. Right when I think the world's given up on me, man. Just Blue Seal 2. There to hard carry the run. So got the guy with the eye patch? Yeah, that dude. I'm a big fan of him. I'm basic, I like Ken. That or Sea Viper. I don't even know who Sea Viper is, so I'm assuming that's an SF6 character. Ken's cool. He is kind of a basic pick, but like he is a cool character. Like I can't deny that. Ass cheeks, huge. I'm gonna check my jokers real quick. She's SF4 and only SF4. Gotcha. Does 2-pair outplay pair yet or no? It might. Actually, probably does. No, it doesn't. I don't know. I like pair more with ramen just because we don't have to discard if we play pair, but it is getting to be a little bit of an issue. I think if we can scale Constellation enough, we're fine. But it is a wee bit scary. We keep hitting this blue seal, though. Should be chill. Okay, can I get Mercuries? Like, is this a thing that can happen, please? There's the photograph. Blue seal 2 at a distance. True. Blue seal 2 is carrying right now, unironically. My goat. Hi, Mime. Unironically, might take Mime just for the singular blue seal. But I think Rocket is more efficient in terms of resources. I'm going to calc Joker lineups because I feel like we can shift Constellation to the left, shift Brainstorm to the right, and that's better. I'm not certain of this, but I think I'm correct, Amundo. Ramen and Constellation. We have, what, level, like 11 pair? 13 pair. Level 13 pair. Let's just play a pair of queens. Okay, so no, Brainstorm is still ideal where it is at currently. Oh, that's because Constellation is reading as times 1. How do I increase Constellation? Oh, here we go. What is Constellation at? It's at like 2.7. Okay, so yeah, it is optimal to put I was correct, Amundo. We shift Constellation over here, and then we put Brainstorm here, or here, it doesn't matter. I'm such... Chat, I mean, smartest Balatro player. Am I right or am I right? Just kidding. Okay, let's do this. Hopefully we hit blue seal. Would be very nice. Not looking like we are going to now that we have the rock. Could discard for it, but I don't really feel like it. Does Constellation update multiple times with Black Hole or no? It doesn't update at all with Black Hole, actually, because Black Hole is a spectral card. So Black Hole will not trigger Constellation whatsoever. Which is kind of annoying, but like also makes sense for balancing, so I can't really get that mad at it. We do not need blank. We could Crimson Bean. That's a throw, but like, yeah, we're not even doing like Baron stuff. Did I seriously not top deck a pair? That's actually wild. I'm just gonna do this. Fight me. This has gotta win, right? Come on. Hollow into glass into all this mult. Okay, I was gonna say, I was gonna freak out if that didn't win. So sad she didn't get added to SF5 or 6, even though she's one of the more liked characters. I mean, I didn't know her, but like that's also because I'm a huge idiot when it comes to Street Fighter. I play like 2 games, and I haven't played them in like a long time, so she probably should have been added. I'm pissed for you. Just kidding. Hi, Vamp. Not today. Not one planet card? Really? Decrease the level? That's really annoying. That's actually super duper annoying. Okay. We got past it. We're fine. I always forget rocks can be a enhance. So good with Chad. They're so good with Chad. Steel Joker is not better than Ramen, so we are going to leave it behind. Unless, no, it would still not be better than Ramen. Let's grab a blue seal. Let's not grab anything. Leaf. I don't think we care about Leaf whatsoever. Play pair 7s. 70k on a hand, no rocks. So we need rocks and or glass to win at this point in time. Rock and glass. My mic disconnected? Bro, I don't know why this mic keeps doing that. It's probably just because I have the cord in a weird position. I should probably fix that, but I'm going to continue to blame the mic and not, like, my idiocy. Scale Mercury. I should have glassed into Fool. That's okay. Fool? No. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Magician. I zoned out. I just realized, what is this build? It's art. Okay. It's a good build. I don't want any slander on my Constellation. Okay. Constellation is the GOAT. I unironically think Constellation is really good. Can I just say that? Chad, is that a wild take or is that a W take? I genuinely think Constellation is actually, like, really good. I don't know if that's a crazy take. I'm just going to play these because I don't want to risk my glass breaking when I kind of need it for Leaf. I guess cards are debuffed for Leaf, but I mean, I'm not taking this into Endless because it doesn't go anywhere, so I can probably just be happy with selling Rocket to get out of the debuffs. I also love Constellation. That Constellation's so good. Love Constellation. Okay, we have based Constellation enjoyers in chat. Love to see that. Love to see that. Yucky. Yucky. Sell you. I'm gonna hold on to my rocks. Pause. I guess I'll play one of them. Mayhaps I did not need glass to win. I don't like it when I get it like anti-set 8 or 7. Yeah, but that's like any scaling mult joker, right? I mean, that's any scaling joker in general. If you get like Grimbo's like one of the best jokers in the game, I would say. Alongside Ride the Bus. If you get either of those, like even 6, you're sad as hell, right? 29 cards discarded, 258 played. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT. Just kidding. Okay, green deck's out of the way. I feel like green deck is really easy. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I feel like my experience with green deck has been like super easy. What's the win-loss? I don't remember, but we can find out. I don't think I'm positive. If I had to guess, probably like 4 and 5 or something. Econ decks are easy? Yeah. Green deck especially, though, because you don't have to manage your econ. You can kind of just spend like an idiot, and it usually works out for you. We lost on Checkered. Lost on Zodiac. 1 on Painted decks. That's 1 and 2, 1 and 3, 1 and 4. 2 and 4. I don't remember if we had this beat. No, we already had this beat. 3 and 4, 3 and 5. We're 4 and 5 for tonight. Been using yellow for C++. Yeah, I think yellow is a very solid deck. We're what did I say we were? 4 and 5 or 3 and 5? We're 4 and 5, right? Skip black deck because it already has a gold sticker. Let's do magic deck. Hey, 4 dubs in a stream? I mean, I'll take it. I think we'll just go with low straight and follow it up with something. No need to get, like, super incredibly cocky, right? This will be 16 plus 4, so that'll be 40 times 2. That's 80. That's just enough to win here. Magic is fun. I'm so bad at utilizing magic correctly. 13 viewers, is that a high number for your average? It's on the higher side. That shop was not super enticing, but I think that's okay. We only need 1 card for a flush, but we need to play more than 1 flush, so I think we're fine to just discard our face cards. Excuse me. Followed up with 2 pair. Weak 2 pair, so we can maybe generate some money into not so weak 2 pair, hopefully. Does this win? Surely. Nice. I'm not a Magic fan. I'm not a Nebula fan. I feel like that might be a hot take, but I don't like Nebula after playing with it a decent bit. I think Nebula's pretty cheeks. Hi. I mean, we're just taking you then. I think we'll take this to help with some scoring. Arcana packs and me are not friends. That's fair, honestly. I didn't like Nebula. I don't know. I feel like the telescope voucher gets a lot of glaze that it doesn't deserve. Probably dead here. Now we're not because we find flush. My fave deck was Ghost. Yeah, Ghost is always fun. Ghost is just fun because if you find anything that's like relatively good in the early game, you just slap your hex on it and then build around it. It's a very easy deck to just for like goofy strategies because it's easier to commit to something that might not be as good when you can just give it times 1.5 molt on top of whatever it does. So I like it for that. There's a lot of options that we could take here. Let's buy the Spectral pack because I like gambling for money. And like always, it pays off. Put it on our Spades Queen because we have Spades Boss out of the way. Let's gamble for money once again. Surely this doesn't punish us. It actually doesn't. That's kind of crazy. I'm already a big Blue Seal fan. We could Ecto here. Oh, wait, no. This has foil. I'm already a big Blue Seal fan, but especially on a Constellation run this early, I think Trance is just really good here. I don't know what we put it on, though. Probably just another Queen. And then we'll buy the Empress just to not die for right now. That's actually so nice. Question now is, do we go flushes? Just based on this. Because we could Jupiter, full Jupiter, full Jupiter. I'm not really a fan of flush runs, but considering we have 2 suit bosses out of the way, and we have Jupiter leveled up this much, I think this is an exception that I'm willing to make. I don't love this shop. I think I'm just gonna get out of here. Flush run. I knew the chat would get excited. Chat normally freaks out when I say I don't like flush runs. I'm just not a big fan. Ramen's really bad. I think best option is just Celestial Pack. No. That's lucky. Celestial go next. We just need like any plus mult, I feel like, pretty much. Okay. 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 Do we even win now reliably? I feel like we don't. Give me $1. Give me $1. Give me $1. Come on, reserve parking. Yeah. Okay. Reserve parking debuffs. We get that extra $1 from interest as well. Ooh, straight flush run? Probably not this early. I really want to pivot though. If I get money for rerolls, okay, that's not what I meant. And you know it. I really want to play into this shortcut. I'm doing it. I don't care. You can't stop me. That credit card is actually kind of silly. Unfortunately, we hit literally jack shit with it. I was hoping that we would get some plus mult shenanigans with that, and then we could just like actually have a straight flush build, but no. Balatro has other plans. Straight flush. This is not as good as a regular flush, so I have to rummage or use my queen. Both are unfortunate, but one is more reliably a way of not dying. My goat Bloodstone. I don't think I've ever had a Bloodstone run that went well. All right, well now I'm just in a copious amount of debt that I'm never gonna get out of. Chat throwback pivot. Actually, top up. This is so stupid, but top up tag is actually like not bad here. Throwback. We probably don't need. Oh, it's rental throwback too. Rental perishable throwback. What am I doing? We definitely don't need throwback here. We probably can't skip for top up tag either because we just die. Don't love those. Psychic. Just do this for right now so that I don't have to discard. Brother. Just do this. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'll just play in infinite debt. We'll be fine. We'll just have credit card forever until it goes away because it's perishable, and then I'll just be sad. Okay, I gotta get my money back up. Like, this is not something that I can afford to be doing, regardless of how funny it may or may not be. Diamonds is best play. I think I misclicked on accident. That's okay. I'm gonna pretend that I didn't. Straight flush still wins if I had to guess. Yeah. 2100 on a straight flush on like a relatively modest straight flush. Omen Globe. Not a big fan. Especially not right now. Photograph is okay. It's rental, though. Take a spectral pack. Hope for immolate. Chat, do we gamble? What am I saying? We always gamble. Cryptid. Well. Plus 10 aura for the wild card. Punished. I don't care. That's good. We'll get out of debt eventually, chat. It's, you know. I'm playing College Student Simulator right now. Leave me alone. It's my favorite game. That still gets us, like, no score. I thought that was going to be so much better. Ooh, I don't like that. Staring down the barrel of another Suits boss. If I can keep reliably drawing flushes, I can win, but that is a very big if. Ouch. My bad, my bad. I gotta take swings at the college community when I can. Okay, we can't buy anything because we don't have a credit card now. It's debuffed. We're so cooked. We're so cooked. This is still fine. My debt will be worth it someday. Oh, it absolutely will. 100%. I guess it kind of depends on the field that you're going into, but like 9 times out of 10, it definitely will. If and I had to guess. $12K. Try and top deck a singular diamond. Can he do it? Let's see. Survey says. Wait, how is that? Oh, it's debuffed, so it's not wild. How is it debuffed then? Oh, that's like a paradoxical thing. How is it debuffed if it's a wild? Riddle me that. How can it both not count and be debuffed? That makes no sense. It's whatever. It's whatever. It's whatever, chat. It's whatever. It counts as a diamond, not for scoring though. 5 gifted for another run. I mean, I was gonna do another run anyway, but like, I mean, I'll take the 5 gifted. I'll take the 5 gifted. Statistics? Oh yeah, you'll be fine with that, man. I'm sure. Brother. Okay, we're fine. Got a flush and a 2 pair under our belt as Nebula. Wow, ceremonial dagger. Really good start. Love that. If this was rental, I would just take it for the meme. I forgot that rentals only give you $1 in sell value. I'm kind of an idiot. Smash like. Chat, I think we'll just go all the way back all the way around for today's runs. So once I get back, what did we start on? Checkered deck. So once I get to abandoned deck, we'll play abandoned deck. And then I'll hop off. Also, I'm not in my masters yet. Thought I should correct that 2 hours later. Well, I mean, correcting it in general works for me. I could have sworn you said you were working on your masters or something. Maybe I'm schizophrenic. Actually, I'm probably schizophrenic. Why did I not discard the Spades King? Hello? Finishing my associates. Okay, maybe that's what I don't know how I could mix up masters and associates, but that's probably what I was thinking. Have it in October. I'll have my bachelor a year after that and then doing my masters. Cool, cool. Good stuff, man. Not a big fan of Observatory. Not a big fan of the rental Droll Joker either, but like... Scoring is scoring. This is going to take me away from interest threshold too. I'm going to crash out. Yeah, I'm definitely losing this. God, Nebula deck is so bad in my opinion. I'm sorry. I don't like Nebula deck, man. We have Full House, but it doesn't work with Droll Joker, so I'm just gonna toss it. Nice. Mult cards clutching. A little bit of cash out action. Could pop both of these and pivot 2 pair. I'm more inclined to do that. When we're on Nebula deck, the issue is I still don't think we're strong enough to even be able to pivot towards that. Just make a rock. Might as well go. God, I cannot go for like 2 seconds without voice cracking. We might as well go for it. Can play a mixture of both to ensure that we just don't die immediately. 854. I need another flush, and then we just need a top deck 2 pair, which is not happening, but a man can dream. Yikes. So we'll play the 2 pair. Dry. With scaling, that's actually not that bad. Do I have another discard? Hello? Where did that come from? Where did the second discard come from? I actually cannot go like 5 seconds without voice cracking. It's nuts. Empress. This all feels kind of bad. No repeat hand types this round. I think we just die here, no? Jeff Bezos better beg for mercy. Don't reference your previous comment. Kinda need a miracle. We'll see what happens. 12 hundo. Need to play 2 more 2 pairs to have it show up in Celestial packs. Well, that's definitely happen. God, dude, happening. I don't know if it's just like I haven't drank enough water or like what, but it's actually kind of pissing me off. Puberty round 2. Don't say that. Don't say that. 4s and 10s with a rock. Not that it matters, because pretty much any 2 pair would have won there, I think. But, you know, being optimal is being optimal. Bro, I literally pre-fired that hydrate. It's probably not going to show up like that, because I'm sure there's a bit of a stream delay, but I pre-fired that hydrate. Appreciate you, Aiden. Thank you for the redemption. I think we can sell Droll Joker. I really don't want to replace it with another rental. Two pairs not guaranteed to show up in the Celestial packs. I think we just crack this blind, and if we die, we die. That's certainly rough. That is certainly rough, chat. Okay, well, we do end up getting a 2 pair with a rock, so maybe we still have a chance at win. No, that was a quarter of the score that we need with a rock, so we're probably still cooked. Yeah, and now we don't top deck 2 pair. Unfortunate. That'll happen. Ghost and Abandon. Okay, so we have 2 more decks, and then we're taking off. Hearts boss. Damn near straight flush. Did not hit it. That's okay. Nice. Eternal Rental half Joker. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that. Sorry, Doug. I don't hate either of these. I think Ice Cream is probably better for the long term. Or for the short term, actually, but also better for the long term in being better for the short term. God, I can't talk. It's just impossible. Hi, Immolate. Yoink. I don't even care. It's in our hand. I'm just immolating, bro. Give me new. Tragic. Well, that was a really nice pickup. Round 3. Smackaroonies. Oh, God. Another flush run? No, that's temporary. We're not taking that ever. Why is everything that's funny to build around perishable? It's actually so annoying. I guess we're going flushes for right now just because they work well with the ice cream. We want to go hearts over anything else. If I don't get this, I'm going to crash out. Okay. Okay, cool. Love that. Just melt my ice cream even further. That's nice. I need something hexable, preferably. That will do it. That will do it. That will also do it. That's pretty nice. Let's reroll. I mean, come on. I want to see if this wins. I don't think it does, but maybe. Okay, it does after the polychrome. That's actually so nice. Should we try and do the one Joker run? We were going to try and do it earlier. Maybe we try it now. Rip the Arcana pack to see if we have a good immolate. Fine with that. What are our suits looking like? Mostly hearts. Didn't we find hearts boss already? All right, well, I don't remember what last boss was. We guaranteed have diamonds boss here. So if we pivot to a certain suit, I'm pivoting diamonds. That being said, let's just take a temperance for $6. Gold seal, gold card. Love it. So sad, chat. Hello, there we go. Got my golden. Holy hell, dude, it's getting worse. Got my golden grams. Hell yeah, that's awesome, dude. W golden grams. Golden grams are so good, man. So good. Okay, 3 smackaroonies off of the ace. Bro linked an article titled "Why Does My Voice Crack?" I am so close to giving you a genuine timeout for that. Not picking up either of those. Next, we can just pick this up for sell value. Grab the reroll surplus, and then let's crack the Arcana pack. Pretty much Jack. Let's make a rock. The water is kind of not cool. Not a huge fan of that. What's going on, Led? Good seeing you. Or Lead. Probably Lead. Correct me if I am incorrect, Amundo. I know this is very insane, but Golden Grams with chocolate protein drink and mini marshmallows, that kind of sounds like it would go hard. I'm not gonna lie. Sounds like better Lucky Charms. Crack the standard packs for pretty much any seals that give us value. We said we wanted to go diamonds over any other suits since we've already seen the boss. Purple suits are pretty hot. I want Burnt Joker here, but I want to try... Actually, it wouldn't matter because it would just get eaten. Disregard. Let's go for this. Let's go for this. The moon haunts me. I'm gonna sell you. Survey says. Nice molt trigger. I'm trying to go for the one Joker run here. We got Madness early enough where I think if we just scale like our planet card, we can get this. I don't love Flush in that sense. Because Flush only scales by +2 molt per planet, but I think it should probably be fine. The water. Pretty dog shit hand. Let's get rid of y'all. Let's do this, actually. And then we'll do this. No molt trigger. Sag. Just need to top deck 1 diamond, please. Thank you. This should win with the holo. Get a gold seal as well, which is very nice, obviously. Bang. Crack the jumbo spectral. Okay, Ankh is just as funny. Again. We had this dilemma come up earlier. Ankh is just as funny. We definitely just Ankh. This is completely fine. I think we can do it. I think we can do the run with just these jokers now. Let's grab you. Star is nice. Okay, go next. I completely forgot that's how that worked. Forgot that we did not have an Eternal Madness. Okay, we're still doing the... Chat, don't clip that. We are still doing the one Joker challenge. Try and grab some higher cards to hit with Star. I guess let's just do this. Molt trigger incoming. Damn. Tragic. I was wondering what you were trying to do there. I'm so used to having an eternal seal on it. I am not very smart. Imagine a 5 Eternal Poly Madness run. That's the dream. That's the dream. Achievable on Ghost deck, to be fair. Very achievable. Appreciate you, Afflictions, for the hydrate. I got you. Do we maybe just copy a Wild King here? As opposed to deck fixing? I think we do that. Not the greatest play, but if we can get like a Flush 5 or even 5 of a kind or Flush House online, that would be pretty nice for what we're trying to achieve here. What is Nana Inf or whatever? I hear of it. Nana Inf is when you score enough points to essentially break the game. Nana Inf stands for not a number, and then E, which is 10 to the and then infinity. So it's essentially just a gargantuan number. Let's do this. Let's actually fool for a death here and do this, because it's more money and more very good queen. Did I just fool? No, I fooled the 7. I'm stupid. It's fine. Nice. But Nana Inf is like an insanely high score, and it's when Balatro essentially just stops, like... It's unable to read your score, so it just gives you like a placeholder. Brainstorm. That's good for this boss and literally nothing else. I'm gonna skip it. We're doing the 1 Joker run. Hot, love that, for real. I do want to try and get Nana Inf. I don't know how that's gonna go, but I do want to attempt to achieve that. I feel like that's the Balatro initiation for like being a good, for being one of the goats. Okay, these hollow cards, while we don't have a ton of planet scaling, are very nice for us. Grabber we probably don't care that much about. Let's do this. Celestial pack. No straight is huge. That's really nice. Love that for us. 4 of a kind is already better than flush. What's your highest score right now? This is my main profile. So unseated, where do I go? Stats. I always go collection for some reason. That is my highest score unseated right now. That was on a off-stream run. I was so pissed that I got that run off-stream. It was the stream where I literally lost. We played like every deck and I lost 13 times. Immediately after I hopped off stream, it was the night that Season 2 for Marvel Rivals came out. So my friends and I were going to stay up all night to play it like right when it dropped. Didn't end up happening because Season 2 got pushed back. So we all just went to bed. But while I was in a call waiting for that season to drop, I was just like, okay, I'm going to play some of these decks just so like I can stop losing so we can move on and get to other stakes. Immediately played Plasma deck. I think Purple Stake got that run. It went to like, I don't even remember what ante it went to. It probably says in my stats. Yeah, ante 24. It was a Trib. It was like one of the best Trib photo chat runs I've ever seen. And it was on Purple Stake where I couldn't like rotate Eternal stuff out. So my sequencing could have even been better. I was so mad. Okay. Another flush. No, it's not. I'm an idiot. It's close. Not quite. Still not quite. Oh, wait, now it is. I can't wait to hit scientific notation. Yeah, E-runs are an achievement. They're very fun. They're a good dopamine hit, for sure. 6 macaroonies. Let's go for the spectral pack. Soul. Sell value. See ya, bud. I don't know why I'm ripping buffoon packs, but I did just get my money back, so I'm going to pretend that I didn't. I don't think I need grabber, but I'm going to redeem it anyway, just because it's more money. Bang. Nice. My highest so far is just over 25 bill. That's still a pretty good run. That's a W for sure. Let's buy lovers. Let's crack these spectral packs. We're getting so many spectral packs. I don't think the red seal matters or is as relevant as the purple seal for us right now. Probably didn't want to put that on the wild card, actually. Probably wanted to put it on something that I'm actually going to be wanting to discard, but that's okay. We have multiple wild cards, and we are in a position to make more, so, like, that's fine. Okay, that's what we like seeing. Great hand right here. Especially if we get some lucky triggers, which we don't, of course. Love to see that. Could have gotten a lucky trigger there. That's okay, though. Play the rock. Of course. Let's play you guys. Okay, there's the mult trigger I was looking for earlier. That would have helped. 11 smackaroonies. Celestial pack, absolute garbage. Me seals? I'm not taking that, that's not worth. Go next, ×5 madness. Survey says we need to get flush 5 on these hollow queens. That is like our quickest route to victory here. I'm gonna rip this and then I'm literally just gonna emp here. Hope that we get like deck fixing. That's pretty piss poor. I mean, that's a hollow Queen of Diamonds. Not what I was talking about, but like that certainly helps. Purple seals are at a premium right now, so this is really good for me. I'm gonna do this just to get this out of my hand. Those are both dog shit. That's awesome. Play the flush. I was just playing and had to walk away, killed my run, misclicking a tarot card. Dude, it always feels so bad when you lose to a misclick. Actually, the most infuriating thing that can happen. It's so annoying. That might be worse than missing a flush by 1 card. Hopefully get money triggers. We don't even really need money triggers, but it would just be nice. We just want, like, hung men, pretty much, for deck fixing, so we can be hitting our purple seals more often, hitting deaths more often. I can't even take wheel. What a travesty. There's a hung man. See ya. Garbage. Oh, the flint is here. I'm probably dead, actually. What is my flush right now? 125 x 16. Yeah, that's better than flush. This is better than unscaled flush 5, but I think I still pass away. Especially since I'm using my discards like an absolute goofball right now. What was that play that I just made? Genuinely. Alright, it's fine. Hollow card's about to clutch up, trust. There's another flush. Yeah, we are so incredibly cooked here. Unless I get like hella mult triggers. There's one. That's still not saving the day, dude. And I'm dead anyway. High card. Tragic. Tragic. That's okay. Alright. Abandon deck and then I take my leave. Going for full house. Bang, 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 bang. Followed up with a pair. Good stuff. I don't love any of those. I think I'm going to take this just for more diversity. DNA is crazy. DNA first pick. You love to see that. Brother. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Castle. I mean, we're hitting suited cards at the same rate on abandoned decks, so I don't think this really matters, but we haven't had a castle run like ever, so I'll pick it up. Really bad with our gluttonous joker for right now, but if we can get... I was gonna say a full house, but that's looking like it's not happening now. Bit on the unfortunate side. That could be lucky. GG. W boss wasn't even close. Castle's at +12. So this should not be an uncommon. Chat, am I wrong for saying that castle should not be an uncommon? It shouldn't be. Oh god, these are both terrible. Had a sweet straight flush run going, had it in hand, holding death and world. I had my death card selected and want to sell world to make interest and hit use instead of sell. That's tragic. F in the chat, man. That's so sad. Okay, I'm not discarding clubs this time. Unlet. No, I'm not doing it. Sorry, chat. Probably still die here, regardless of what I decide to do. Well, I played that like an absolute goof. That's okay. Alright. Holy crap, I've been live for almost 4 hours. Ah, damn. I put my blueprint 1 slot over by accident. That's so sad. Alright. We're gonna end there. Per usual, appreciate everybody for stopping by. Thank you guys so much for watching the stream. Happy Easter again if you celebrate Easter, since it is technically Easter for me. And if you're on the West Coast, it's Easter for you as well. So unless you're like viewing this and you're in Hawaii, Alaska time zone, it's probably Easter for you. So if you celebrate Easter, happy Easter. If you celebrate 420, happy 420. No stream tomorrow because it's Sunday and also because it's a holiday, obviously. Well, I mean, I normally stream on holidays. I don't really care. But tomorrow's Sunday, so no stream tomorrow, obviously. So I'll catch you guys on Monday, probably for more C+. If we don't do C+, I'll let you know what we do beforehand in the Discord. Speaking of the Discord, if you want to join the Discord, we talk in there about Balatro every once in a while. Kita posted a picture of a charcuterie in there and it looks phenomenal. We just yap about random stuff in the Discord. There's Balatro channels for if you want to like post cool seeds or, you know, talk about Balatro in general, etc. and so on. So join the Discord if you're not in there already. Happy Earth Day. Is it Earth Day today as well? Happy Earth Day then. I don't know if it is, but I'm assuming you're correct, Mundo. So happy Earth Day as well. But yeah. Oh, Rye just gave me a shout out 20 minutes ago. W Rye. Anyway, appreciate you guys. Love y'all. Join the Discord if you're not in there. Sub to the YouTube if you're not subbed to the YouTube. Daily runs. Doing some C+ stuff right now. Probably going to do some... We should do Pokemon Nuzlocke next week again. That was very fun. I'll probably do that. Triple Holiday Sunday. That's awesome. But yeah. Love you guys. We'll see you on Monday. Hope you stay safe. Sleep well. Have a good one. Have a good holiday. Love you guys. Thank you for watching.